Hey guys, welcome back to this 2,000 point battle report. Before we get into the list, I'd like to ask everybody to hit the like, subscribe, notification button. Really does help the channel grow, and I'd like to thank everybody who's done so already. Also teamed up on local game store, Recess Games. Click the link below, go into their e-cart, put anything in the store you want. Does not have to be 40k related. They'll ship it right to the house. Checkout, hit the promo code MONSTER, all caps MONSTER. Get a 10% discount. If you don't have a local game store, please use mine. With all that being said, let's jump into the list. So again, I'm going to bring, I know you guys just saw this one, couple, I think, against the towel, but I'm going to try something against a little bit more of a not so, I guess, vehicle heavy damage weapons. I guess, I don't know, Votann seems to be kind of the same way. But so we're going to start with Mortarion, who obviously is the Warlord. We're going to go again with only 2 Plague Burst Crawlers. I made a list with 3. I didn't like the way it played. I didn't think it played the mission very well, so I'm only going to stick with the 2. Entropy Cannons, Plague Mortars, and Heavy Stubbers. I do have 2 drones. My other one is, if you can see it, it's still over there sitting on the table, not all the way painted. So this one will have Flesh Mowers. This will have Heavy Blight Launchers. I will, again, try the Hellbrute. I know he's 165 points or something. I'm not quite sure if him tagging something is still worth putting him in contagion range. So far, I haven't been crazy about that. But he does have the twin Reaper auto Reaper cannons or whatever they're called, and he does have a hammer and heavy bolters. I do have the 6 Death Shroud Terminators. The guy with the my champion will have the chimes. They will be led by the Lord Virulence, who will have Deadly Pathogen as his enhancement. +1 to hit, +1 attack, +1 strength when they're in contagion range, +2 when they're on an infected objective. Again, Kyle Wells, I think your last name was Wells, who's been telling me to get rid of my Blight Lord Terminators and bring in Typhus and a 20-man Potswalker unit. I'm doing that. That's just for you, my man. So that's what we got going on there. We do have 2 units of 7 Plague Marines, both equipped with the same thing. 3 heavy plague weapons, 2 bubonic weapons, one has a blight launcher, both have blight launchers, and a heavy plague spewer, which is the flamer. And this one is going to be led by the Tallyman, because I love having extra CP when he does it. We have the banner in there to give me the extra OC. And I know that everybody who watches this channel loves the Plague Surgeon, so I'm putting him in there just for you guys. I'm joking, obviously. And then I have just a 10-man unit of Potswalkers just to kind of hold objectives, do whatever they want to do. That is 1,995 points or 90 points, somewhere around there of Death Guard. Let's go check out Votann. All right, guys, my buddy Lane's back. You haven't seen him since 9th edition.
It's been a long time, yeah.
so Lane is back, bringing his Votann on the channel. Okay, Lane, where do you want to?
We'll start with the characters here. So we got 2,000 points of Leagues of Votann, taking advantage of all the points drops and a bunch of models in the army here. So I do have 4 characters today. We've got the Call. The Call has the enhancement, Appraising Glare. Just means that in each of my command phases, I pick 1 objective on the table, and all of the opponent's models or units that are within range of that objective count as having 1 more judgment token than what they actually have on them. Next, we've got the Grimnir. This is a Psyker. He's actually not going to be accompanying anybody today. He's just going to be riding around a Sag Tower by himself, doing Psyker things, doing secondaries, hopefully scoring some points. So we'll see how he does out there by himself. Next, we have an Einherjar Champion. He is also going to be just by himself, not accompanying anything. Neither of these models have the lone operative ability, so they will be at risk a little bit, but I'm just going to use them to score points. The E-Champ will have... he has the ability to teleport, so I'll be able to deep strike him and hopefully, use him to score some points, some secondaries, maybe primaries. We'll see how that goes. And then we have the Forge Master with his little robot buddies there. He's actually going to be joining the Thunderkin. He gives his unit +1 to hit, and he's the enhancement Grim Demeanor, which means that they will not suffer any penalties to any rolls other than their armor saving rolls, of course. And they get to re-roll failed battle shock tests. So those are my 4 characters today. We've got 1 squad of the Hearthkin Warriors. These guys have the ability to make sticky objectives. So we've got 1 Magna Rail and 1 missile launcher in there, and the other upgrades. We've got a 5-man squad of the the Berserks. They will be able to fight a little bit. They do fight on death, but unlike last edition, they need to roll a dice, and on a 4-up, they will fight on death. They do have their grenade launcher with them. He may be kind of handy in this game against the Death Guard because it's an indirect gun, and after it hits a unit, I roll a dice on a 4-up. That unit becomes shocked, so they subtract 2 from their movement, and they subtract 2 from advance and charge rolls. So I might be able to make Death Guard a little bit slower.
Like they need it, Lane. Thanks.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's just for you, Jay. I didn't tailor this list to you because Votann are so cheap now. I just had to bring like all of my models, so
everything you had painted
I couldn't avoid it. I had to bring them. We've got a 5-man of the Einherjar Hearthguard. These are the baby Terminators. They're really good at this edition because their ballistic skill is 3, and weapon skill is 3. The whole army got nerfed to ballistic and weapon skill 4. So with judgment tokens, they are hitting on 2s. I don't have a whole bunch of them painted up yet, so that's the next thing on my hobby table is to paint up some more Hearthguard and to paint up some more of the next unit here, the Thunderkin. So I got 6 of the Thunderkin. They're going as a single unit. They'll be accompanied by the Forge Master. They've got the Grav guns. They're only an 18-inch range, but they are blast D6 and they're anti-vehicle 2-up. So they'll get a bunch of shots. They're strength 5, AP 2 damage. So they actually can do work into infantry as well, especially with that blast keyword. So we'll see where I put them to work here today. Of course, we've got 18 of the Pioneers, the jet bikes. I was running big bricks of 6 in the last edition. A lot of people right now are running them as 3-mans and just using them to score secondaries, do actions, get places. I'm running them just because I think they still have good damage output because each one does get 3 autocannon shots at strength 7, AP 1, 2 damage, and they'll be ignoring cover. They do get a pregame move, they get a scout move, and their special rule is the end of each of my opponent's turns. If I'm within 6 inches of a table edge, and not even wholly within 6, just one model's within 6 inches of a table edge, I can put them into reserve and bring them back in reserves on my turn. We've got 2 of the Sagittars. These guys, they have the ability to advance and still have the embarked units get out and move as normally. And then we've got 2 of the big old Hecaton.
Wait a minute, before you get in it. Dun, 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 dun.
That's right. These are my A-Team vehicles here. I painted them like the van from the A-Team. So that ages me and Dave a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, for all you old guys out there.
Not just that we recognize it, but how excited it makes us. And everything here is WYSIWYG. So we've got one with a conversion beamer. That has 2 shots, but it's sustained D3. And if the target is more than halfway away, that the sustained triggers on 4-ups. So I think somebody on Art of War was referring to it as the casino gun because you just roll those dice and sometimes you win big and sometimes you zero out. So, and then we've got the other one with a Magna Rail, just 1 shot, guys. It does have devastating wounds, but there's no special rules in this codex that let you proc that other than just naturally rolling a 6. So we'll see if that happens at any point today. But that's it, 2,000 points of Leagues of Votann.
This is B.A. Baracus right there.
Heck yeah.
He pities the fool.
He pities all these fools.
Keep him down before he falls. I will be back with the mission and the deployment. So here's the mission we drew. The mission is sweeping engagement, which is going to be the diagonal deployment zones. We have 1 in the middle. We have 1 in no man's land, or 3 in no man's land actually, and 1 over here. And then we have the 2 in our 1 in our deployment zone, and the other one in our deployment zone. And real quick, I have to say this because just in case. I know in the rule book, you're not allowed to go on top of these objectives, but we play with the Leviathan rules, Leviathan mission pack, where we can, which is like the tournament style, where you're allowed to go on top of that. So you've seen that on my bat reps. I've never actually told you why we do it. If that's a confusing rule for you, that's why we play it. It's in the Leviathan mission pack. You can go on the GW's website and download it. So that's the mission that we're playing. I'm sorry, the deployment. The primary mission is Sites of Power, which means you get 3 points for holding an objective, but you get an extra 3 points if you have a character holding an objective in no man's land. And then for the mission rules, it's Minefield, which is basically if you advance, you roll a 6, you take a mortal wound. Pretty easy. So that's a pretty simple mission. Nothing too crazy about it. Here is the battle board. As you see, guys, we're trying to get more and more terrain. The 3D printer is going as we speak. Actually, that's a lie because I'm out of PLA, but it would have been going if I had PLA. So we have crates in the middle, like you've been seeing. I've been setting these up in the middle. We will act as crates. However, they're not going to be breachable, so you can't go on top. You got to go around them. We also have some pipes on the board. If you haven't played with pipes, if you have infantry, you're within 3 inches, you do get cover. You can only, in your engagement range, extends out to 2 inches, but you can only go, so if you have a guy here, you can only go first rank can fight, second rank cannot fight. Everything else is going to be ruins. First floor line of sight blocking, second floor obviously is not. And these are going to be one piece. That's going to be one piece, and ruins basically go all the way up to infinity. So that's great. And then we just have some small pieces on here for cover. That's all we can do. They're not going to affect any movement. So, for example, his bikes, I know they fly, but if they didn't, can go right over that without any problems at all. It's just the way we're going to play it. And over in the corner, again, if we can move around here and come off the table, as long as we can get all the way around and not sitting our models off the board, then we're both okay with that. I believe that's all. Real quick, let me talk about these billboards that you've been seeing all over my channel. So these are for members. Members, if you become a member, which you can click the link below, that talks about member information. These members can win these customized billboards. Last I had Nelson and Murdoch in the recess one, and last month. This month, Kyle, who won, he wanted me just to take the recess one and put his name on there, graffiti. Kyle was here. And then if I get close enough, you can see a little, because he's an MCP player, you can see a little Wolverine comic book title on top of that. So I don't know if you were using that for cover or not, but that's what those are about. And Jessica Jones, if you haven't watched it on Netflix, it's a good show. Watch it. I'm not sponsored by Netflix, but Netflix, if you're listening, throw me some little bit of kickback, will you? Yeah, so that's it. Lane, first or second turn, what would you like, sir?
Ooh, I don't know. I'd be fine either way, I think. If I go first, maybe second. I think I want second.
All right. Well, you will be going first.
Going first.
All right. And we'll be back after. I think that's it. We covered everything pregame, right? So I am taking the sickness of -1 to the ballistic skill, -1 to the weapon skill. And yeah. And then I guess what I'll do is in this first turn, because you do have first turn, now I'll just keep everything the way it is. And he will have the play company of re-roll wound rolls of 1 to start the game. I will stay in that until mentioned. But we'll be back after Lane's judgment tokens. Do you want to do that on? Or
yeah, I'm going to do a couple things first. I do have pregame moves. My Sagittars and my Pioneers have pregame moves. And then Votann now at the start of the game, pick 4 of the opponent's models or 4 of the opponent's units and put 2 judgment tokens on them as a way to kickstart the turn. Okay. So I'm going to be doing that here in just a second.
So Lane, real quick, before we cut off,
sure.
What do judgment tokens do?
So judgment tokens in this edition are not as strong as they were last edition. We expected them to change a little bit. But the maximum judgment tokens you can get are 2. The only ways you get them are, number 1, if an opponent's model or an opponent's unit kills one of my units, they get a judgment token. And secondly, my call gives out a judgment token in each of my command phases. And then also at the beginning of the game, I pick 4 of my opponent's units to give them 2 judgment tokens. If an opponent's unit has 1 judgment token, I get +1 to hit against it, both in shooting and fighting. And if they've got 2 judgment tokens, then I get +1 to wound against it.
Awesome. Thank you, Lane. And we'll be back after Lane's movement phase. We'll do all that stuff off camera, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
We'll sip here.
All right, guys, we are back after Lane's movement phase. Real quick, we did not go over any kind of deployments, but Lane did some pregame moves, deployed basically everything over there that's not there anymore. I kind of deployed a little bit more defensively in case I got second turn like I did. So pregame stuff, first command phase stuff, what'd you do?
I chose basically I have an enhancement that lets me pick one objective marker that you control, and so I picked this one over here. It's the only one you control right now. Anything within 3 inches of that objective counts as having one additional judgment token, more than what it does. And then that's really it for my command phase this turn.
Pre-game move.
Pre-game, the Pioneers, the jet bikes have a 9-inch pre-game move, and the Sagittars have a 6-inch pre-game move. So I did move some stuff up and then moved it a little further in my movement phase. That's why I'm already moving up the table so far.
Right.
At the beginning of the game, I picked 4 units to put judgment tokens on. So I picked the Plague Marines there. Of course, I picked good old Morty. Want to make sure he's got 2 judgment tokens on him. That Plague Burst Crawler right by Morty. And then I picked the Bloat Drone there because when you kill one of these pre-selected units, you get extra command points. If you do it in your first turn, you actually get 3 command points, which is a great bonus. So usually what I do is I pick 3 units that I really want to kill because they're durable and hard-hitting units. And then I pick one that I think I can kill turn 1 just to get those CP. And that Bloat Drone is my first victim, so I'm going to try and put some shots into him. If I pick him up, I get a big CP buff, and I put that's why I brought all these Pioneers up here, and the Hecaton and the Sagittar. They're all going to put shots into him, and hopefully we get him taken care of and score those sweet, sweet CP. My secondaries for this turn are Cleanse and Behind Enemy Lines. Behind Enemy Lines is going to be a no-go. I'm not going to get over there turn 1, but I do have units on the objectives. The Berserks got out of the Hecaton after it moved, and they got to be within 3. Speech back, boys. A little too excited. A little too berserky. So they're going to cleanse on that objective. And then over here, I've got units within range of this objective, so we'll cleanse there because they don't have any good targets to shoot at yet. So
which one's cleansing?
We'll have the bikes cleanse. Okay. It doesn't really matter.
And then over here?
And then, I guess I have too many units out here cleansing because I only get points for cleansing twice. So we have overdone our cleansing. We
just in case, man, clean. Just in case.
I mean, when they were playing against Death Guard, you can never cleanse too much.
That's exactly right.
So anyways, the first little misplay, I guess, is giving too many units out to cleanse. So what we'll do then is we're going to shoot, like I said, we're going to make a priority of that Bloat Drone so we can get him. And then really, that's really the only target I have. I might put a few shots into the Poxwalkers back there that are on that objective just to start killing some of them.
Right. All right, sir. Where would you like to start?
I'm going to start going into the Bloat Drone. I'll start with the Hecaton.
Okay, I will spend 1 for Cloud of Flies. I know that you do have ignore stealth on some of your guns.
This one does not ignore stealth.
So we will do that. Yeah,
ballistic skill is 4. I'm going to get a +1. -1 for +1 because you've got a judgment token, -1 because of stealth here. Right. So let's see if the Magna Rail hits. This is
back on force.
Back to force. Come on, just show me that 4.
How about a 5?
There we got one. Okay, Hecaton hits. What is this Magna Rail's strength 18, and it gets +1 to wound.
Yeah, so your toughness 9, so 2s.
Yeah, wounding on 2s. Guess what? We're going to CP reroll that one. There we go. Okay, got the wound. We're neg 4.
Any cover? Is it there was ignore cover?
Yeah, it ignores cover. Neg 4. You got your 5 up.
Yeah, 5 up.
Oh no!
All right.
I'm gonna keep shooting at him now.
If it ignores cover, let me know.
Okay, yeah. All right. So the bolt cannons do have a 36-inch range, so we've got 6 bolt cannon shots going into them next.
That's still coming from the
Hecaton.
One of the 18 spans.
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
6 bolt cannons. These re-roll wounds because they're twin linked. Hit on 4s. That was a spicy roll there.
That was pretty good.
We got 5 hits. Strength 6. So they're going to be wounding you on 5s. You get +1 to wound because the judgment token. So wounding you on 4. Twin linked. So we're re-roll. Jeez. No need to re-roll. So we got 5.
They already did their job, dude. So I'm gonna roll new dice.
Yep. Neg 1. Ignoring cover.
And neg 1 ignoring cover.
Yep.
So 4 ups.
2 damage apiece.
All right, so that's going to get him down to 8, down to 2 more.
Okay, the Magna Rail failed. The bolt cannons did really well, but those were some exceptional dice there.
They're pretty good.
Yours were really bad. Mine were really good. I think the auto cannon is not in range because I think it's a 24-inch range. I'm just out. So we're going to go with this jet bike squad next. They're going to put their shots into them. Let me see who's in range first, just to double check on that.
And who can all see?
I don't think they're all in range, though. Yeah, really, it's just the one guy, I guess, is in range.
This guy right here?
Yeah, this guy. This one I don't think can see around the building. No. So I'm just got one of them.
All right.
Well, you've only got one wound left, or
2 wounds.
2 wounds left.
Yeah.
So start with the autocannon. Now we do ignore stealth, so we are going to be hitting you on 3s.
Yep.
All right. So we got 2 hits. This is strike 7. Winning you on 5s, but we get +1 because you got the judgment tokens on you. Nothing.
Not twin leap.
Nope. And then we've got 6 shots from the rotary cannon on that guy. So
still hitting on 3s because of the judgment token.
Yep. And this is again strike 6. I'm winning you on 4s because you got +1. Just 1. -1. 1 damage.
1 damage.
Cover. Yeah.
Ignores cover.
Yep.
Ah.
Down to 1.
It's down to 1.
It's going to take every shot I got. I'm going to fire this Sagittar next.
Okay.
As he can see, because we're counting as he can see through this, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So he's going to start with his twin bolt cannons. He just gets 3 shots with the twin bolt cannon, not ignoring your stealth. So hit on 4s. 1. Winning you on 4s. Yep, you got 1. -1. Not ignoring cover. So you get
so
cover.
3 up.
3 up.
Ah.
Oop, that's the 2 damage.
Does not blow up.
Does not blow up. Whoa, that's all them sweet CP for me. All right, and then we're just going to blurp into these guys here.
All right.
So everybody is in range. Everybody can see, so maybe we'll make that disappear. Starting with the autocannons, that's going to be 3 shots apiece. So
yeah, I'm just letting everybody see it.
What's that?
So I'm just showing everybody that I like to get some shots in there. You're good. You're good. You're good. No, you're good. You're good, dude. I could see it over top. It looks good. I was sometimes, so just so everybody knows, sometimes it looks different on camera because of the angle that when we're at. So that's why it looks like, that's why I like to try to show people where everything is. That's all.
Yeah, sure thing. So I'm going with the autocannons first. I'm going to hit you on the 3s.
Okay.
Because we are counting you as having 1 judgment token because you're on that objective.
Okay.
Because that's my Grim Demeter, or my Appraising Glare objective.
Yep.
But we don't get +1 to wound because you just have the 1. So hitting you on 3s. These are strength 7s. Your toughness 4 on these guys?
Toughness is 4.
All right, so they're going to be 3s to wound. Again, really good roll. These are -1, 2 damage apiece, ignoring cover.
Ignoring cover?
Yep. 2
damage each?
Yep.
1 dice. 2 dice. Okay, I can do it this way because they're only 1 wound models.
Yeah, so any 6s re-roll to see if he...
Saved 1, but I can't remember how many you had.
I don't know. There was a bunch. I've got 12 more shots coming in from the rotary.
I'm just going to pick them up.
Yeah, was that a 10-man squad?
Yeah.
Oh, they're super gone. I got 12 more shots coming in. They'll be -1, ignoring cover, 1 damage, but...
I didn't know how many I rolled, but I'm pretty sure I did not save enough to ignore all that.
Yeah, you don't get any cover, right? Because there's 7-up armor still.
7 up, so I would have got a 6 up, but
it was -1, ignoring cover.
Yeah, so you're good.
No saves, and they were 2 damage apiece.
Right.
So that's all my shooting. So for that turn, I did cleanse.
This guy can't shoot?
This guy?
Out of range?
Yeah, he's out of range.
Can't see anything? Okay.
Hey, it's too far away. I could see the hecaton, but it doesn't have very good 24-inch range. So I cleansed 2 objectives, so I got 5 points on secondaries.
Okay.
And I'm in my next command phase, I'll get 3 command points for having killed that bloat drone.
Awesome. All right, we'll be back after the score. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. The 2 cards that I drew were Secure No Man's Land and No Prisoners. So we're going to try to get that. But the way we are going to get this is we came out and are super aggressive in this turn because I just can't sit back and let them score. So I brought the Hellbrute out. He's going to try to make a 9-inch charge here after his shoots. Mortarion has a 7-inch charge here.
7.
And then these Plague Marines have a 9-inch charge to this guy here. And then I advanced him. I moved him up a little bit just so I can get some shots off so I can see I moved him up as well so I can get some shots off and I can see. The idea is maybe not shoot into this first unit because I don't want Mortarion to have a longer charge. However, Lane wanted to overwatch this into Morty, so we'll do that right now.
First off, I'm going to roll a d6 because the bikes have a comms device. Anytime I use a strat on them, I roll a dice. On a 5-up, I get a CP back. Nope, so I actually do spend it. And then, so we're going to overwatch here, hitting on 6s. These are the auto cannons, so 18 shots. Just 2. Only 2. Strength 7, +1 to wound you because you've got 2 judgment tokens. So 4 to wound. Just 1, -1, 2 damage. Ignores cover.
-1, 2 damage?
Yep.
So it's going to be 3s?
It was just 1 wound.
Oh, just 1? Okay. Wait. Okay, go ahead.
And then these are the rotary cannons, so 12 shots here. Oof, only 1.
It's cocked.
And 1 cocked one. Nope. And then, what's its toughness?
12.
Okay, so this is strength 6. So it's going to be a 5 to wound because I get +1 to wound from the judgment token. I got a wound, -1, 1 damage. Nope. And then let me check real quick how many I've got within 12 for the shotguns. Looks like 4 guys for shotguns. 4, so 8 shotgun shots.
No, you got a bad habit of leaving your dice laying here, man.
That's because I got so many dice. So I got 3 hits with the shotgun.
That's pretty good.
And strength 5, so it'd be 6s to wound, but a 5s because of the judgment. 2 wounds, -1 damage.
Ignore cover?
Yep.
Not that he's in cover anyway.
No,
takes 1.
Wound.
5 up. Yep, take it.
Aha.
It's down to 15.
Take that, sir.
Putting Mortarion's wounds back here. All right, so we will do, let's start with the Plague Burst Crawler. This guy here, we're going to start here, and I can see these guys here. So I'm going to do the mortars into them. I'm going to also do the entropy cannon. Actually, let's do this first. Let's do this guy first. So we're going to go... No, we'll do this.
Just so you know, the Berserks have 6-up armor, but they do have a 5-up feel no pain.
Okay.
They're 2 wounds apiece.
So I'm going to put the mortars into. What can I see over here? Let's do this. Let's start with this one. Mortars into those guys back there. How many are there?
So it's a character, but the Grimnir, but he's got 2 little floating robot buddies for Ablet of Wounds. So let me check. Let me find his card here, and I'll let you know what his profile is.
I'll put the Stubbers and the entropy cannons into the second squad of bikes that are by this objective here. Right, this is all one. Or how do these lay out?
This is 1 6-man squad, and then this is 1 2.
Yeah, so I'm going to go into this one here.
Okay.
With the entropy cannons.
For toughness 5, the character has 4 wounds. Each of the little things only has 1 wound. The armor save is a 4-up.
Okay, so it's 6 up, but essentially.
I'll get covered.
I'm sorry, six wounds.
Total of, yeah, each one of these is 1 wound.
Okay.
And then the guy has 4 wounds.
All right, so I will. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, so we're going to go mortars first into that one little guy. So D6 plus 3. For 9. Needed that one. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. And hitting on 3s because they ignore the indirect because of Mortarion. And then wounding on 2s.
T5.
Yeah, strength 8.
So 3.
3s, I'm sorry. Yeah, you are not in contagion range. That is my bad. I reroll these ones for Morty. So we got 5 at -1. You do get cover. -1, you do get cover.
It's not -2 plus. It's -1 on that.
-1. Yeah.
Okay. And I do get cover. So I'm just getting 4-up saves here on everything. 4s.
2 damage each.
So kills one of the little robots. Kills a robot. Puts 2 wounds on the character. So character is still alive with 2 wounds on him.
And then we have the Stubbers going into that unit of bikes. So I'm only going to hit one time. And it's strength 5, toughness 5.
T6 in the bikes.
So 5s. Yep, wounds. -1. You will get cover, though.
-1, so I got a 4 up.
All right. And then entropy cannons into the bikes. Misses, and that's lethal. -3.
-3, I get cover.
You do get cover.
Okay, so it'll be -2, so I will have a 6 up save. Nope.
D6 +1.
Okay, go ahead. They're 3 wounds apiece.
7.
Pops the bike.
All right.
Blurt.
So the question is, can I get... Let me pause this first. All right, so we're going to go with the Hellbrute into
Berserks.
the Berserks with... I think I'm going to go with into the Berserks. What do I want to do here? Because I want these guys to be -1 to hit. Like they're in contagion range. We'll do... But picking him up would be better to get no points. Yeah, we'll just do that. Everything here into these guys there. So we will start with the twin autocannons. So hitting on 3s. Make sure, yeah, hitting on 3s. And strength is strength 9, toughness
5.
So 3s is twin linked.
There
So
you go.
-1.
-1, don't get cover, so it
Right.
goes right through. 2 damage apiece.
2 damage each.
Okay. They
3 damage each.
3 damages. Okay, I have 5 up field, no pain. So we'll start with the first one. Kills a guy. These are 2 wounds apiece.
Yep.
Second one. Kills a guy.
All right.
But
Then we got the plague, twin plague heavy bolter, 3 shots, hitting on 3s, and it is twin linked. I'm sorry, it is sustained 1. And then we have it's going to be toughness 5 to strength.
T5.
Now they're they're going to go down 1 because they're in contagion range.
Does
So
it
T4.
happen after you're shooting?
It happens after I hit. I just have to make a hit roll. Just have to hit them 1 time.
Okay.
Infected or infused or whatever.
No, after it's finished making its attacks. Select an enemy unit.
Okay.
So it won't. He doesn't benefit from it, but all the other units do.
All right, ready?
Yep.
So it's, and then strength 5, toughness 5, so
Yep.
force. And it is
Is it
twin
twin
linked. Yep. So 3 of them.
No AP.
AP1.
Oh, okay. So it goes right through.
2 damage each.
2 damage apiece. All right.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Look at this guy. He's killing some berserks. Okay. So 2 damage apiece. I got a 5 up field, no pain. So he felt all the pain. Next one. Only felt 1 pain. And then he felt the other pain.
All right.
So we're down to just the big base.
Just the big one. All right. So we still can see him with the stubbers.
Yeah.
I think I take the stubbers. How many wounds is he? 2?
He has 3 wounds because he's a bigger base.
3 wounds. All right. I'm going to take the mortars into this guy here.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to take the stubbers into this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Do this. I'm going to use the. I'm actually going to use the launcher, the blight launcher in here, which will be represented by this guy here with the little.
Okay, so you're firing the plague marines first.
I'm going to fire into that guy there.
Yep.
So this is hitting on 3s because they didn't move, and it's strength 7, so 3s again. Wounds. -2, 2 damage.
2 damage, so 5 up field, no bangs. Failed them both, but he does have 3.
-1. It's -1.
Yeah, he's only got 6.
Okay, so
I
2 damage each.
Yeah. So he's down to 1 wound.
All right. And then we're going to go with, again, heavy stubbers into that one guy, mortars into that guy over there, and entropy cannons into, can't really see a lot with this.
That'd be good. Or,
let me just look at. All right, so stubbers there, mortars there, and then I know this may be a bad idea, but entropy cannons here, which could take Mortarion out of range, but we'll see what happens. Yeah. So we'll start with the stubbers just to see if I can kill that one guy. Yeah, stubbers are going into that guy there. Hitting on 3s. Would have been nice if those were. So hits 3 of them. Strength 5, toughness 5, so 4s.
3s now.
3. Oh yeah, 3s.
Because he isn't contagion.
And they are re-roll this for Mortarion because he's within 6 inches.
3
so
wounds?
3 of them at -1. He will get cover.
So 6 ups. Okay, and then I still have a 5 up field open.
Oh,
He's dead.
All right.
No prisoners.
That would have been bad if. All right, so into that one guy, D6 plus 3 for 4. 3s. These are both lethal. And then 3s again, right? Because
were those ones? Do you reroll those ones for Mortarion?
On wound rolls.
Wound rolls, okay.
He's 3s, right? Because he's toughness 5.
Yes.
So I reroll this one.
There we go.
So 3 at -1, but you get covered.
I'm good. 4 ups.
All right, nice.
He takes it.
He takes it. All right. Charging.
Oh, did you want to fire the?
Oh, that should be. Yeah. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Both hit. Both lethal. -3.
-3. I do get covered because you can't see the whole unit. So.
Well, yeah, exactly.
6 ups. Nope. So
Nope.
what is it?
D6 plus 1.
Okay, so roll the first one.
So that's 7. Holy cow!
Oh, well, we're gonna pull those guys. Exactly what you didn't want to happen.
It makes sense, right?
I mean, you killed the damage dealers, the one with the heavy weapons
Yeah.
on, but now your charge is.
No, I think I'm out of charge range. So I will just try to go into that unit with Mortarion. So his lantern hits, and then does wound because it's strength 7.
Yeah, T6. So
-2, 2 damage. I'm sorry, -3, 3 damage.
-3, 3 damage. It goes right through. Because I don't get cover from him, I don't think. So burp.
Let's see. Yeah, because at any point of this, is this part. Okay, so now I'm going to do Rotwind into these guys here. So that's going to be D6 plus 3 for 6. And these are hitting on 2s. This is a psychic ability. It is sustained on 6s. So we have 1 sustained. These miss. Let's make sure I'm saying that correctly. Blast. Devastating. Sustained. Tolerant. Not sustained. And then strength 7. C6. So 3s. These are devastating if they're 6s. And re-roll these for Mortarion himself. So we have 3 at -2, 1 damage.
-2, no cover, so 6s. 2 damage apiece.
1 damage.
1 damage piece.
Yeah.
Still picks up 1 of my bicycles.
All right. So that guy staying alive with 1 wound was kind of annoying. We're going to try to charge. So I'm still going to try to make this long bomb charge here. I don't know what it is, but it's got to be under 12.
You need a 9 on
9. Not a 3.
No.
So I re-roll that. No, I think this one's more important. They're both 9, so it really doesn't matter.
That's a 9 there. Yep.
We need a 6. Nope. I will spend my 1 and re-roll that.
Okay.
I think that one's important.
That's big for points.
And 1 is not going to do it. Mortarion, am I out of charge range? I need a 12, so just in case. I'm out. It doesn't matter. I got a 7
on the dice.
I got a 7. I guess what we'll do is, can I see? We'll just this. If I roll long enough, I'll measure it right there between the plague burst and that guy. And a 6 is not going to do it, so I did not charge anything. All right, so at the end of my turn, I just got no prisoners for
2 points for 1 unit.
He does take a battle shock test though, because I shot him with mortars. And he's good. Yeah, I shot him with mortars twice, so give me 1 more.
5, I think, fails.
Okay.
I don't think that really is.
It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter now. I just wanted just so everybody sees the battle shock test.
Yep. So he failed the battle shock test.
So basically, guys, I know he failed it, but it falls off at the end of the phase, so it doesn't. What's it called? It wouldn't matter. It would have mattered if you used a strat on him in the fight phase, or the shoot phase, but it doesn't. All right. So at the end of my turn, I only scored 2 points, I believe, for no prisoners, and you are holding 1.
I'm holding 4.
2, 3, 4, and you're going to get an extra 3 for that character being on it.
Big turn 2 for me.
All right, we'll be back after Lane's movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after Lane's movement phase. Lane, what'd you do command phase wise?
Command phase wise, I gave myself 4 command points. Dave, that's what I did there. Because I killed one of the units I marked during turn 1 in my turn 2 command phase. I get 3 command points plus the one I get for the start of the phase. So.
No one's complaining about that, right? Like, I might be. But...
I'm not. I got some juicy good strats to use too, so right. I will be using those. So we just moved everything up a little bit here.
Real quick before you do that. And this comes off in your command phase?
Yeah. So I re-picked that because I have to pick an objective marker you control, and that's still the only one you control.
Okay.
Which, is not good for you, but also kind of played against me this turn because the secondaries I drew were capture enemy outposts and secure hostile objective. So the only objective you controlled was your deployment zone one. So in order to score this turn, I'm just going to have to try and go for your home field objective, which if I pull it off is a big win. If not, then it's a big whiff for me. So the only way I'm going to be able to score that is by, I did all my movement, kind of positioned my my pioneers here so they could take shots at the blow drone. I moved up the Sagittar here to obviously take some shots, but he's going to kind of move block those Plague Marines a little bit, hopefully to keep those jet bikes around a little bit longer. And then the Hecatons kind of moved up to position to take shots. I intended to take shots to either the Hellbrood or Mortarion, depending on my targets, maybe those Plague Marines. Then the wounded Grimnir hopped back inside the Sagittar to be nice and safe. Sagittar position so he can take shots at that PVC. And then reserve step, I brought in the Thunderkin. Their weapons are anti-vehicle 2 up, and the Forge Master gives them +1 to hit. So they can actually shoot pretty well at a target that does not have any judgment tokens, specifically a vehicle. So they can do some work there. I'm hoping I get real close to picking that Plague Burst Crawler up. And then right over there, I brought the Hearthguard, the little baby Terminators in, so they can, in order to stay 9 inches away, I had to line them up in there on the edge. But if they make a charge on that Plague Burst Crawler in your deployment zone, then I score my secondaries, both capture enemy outposts and secure or storm.
Yeah, what's their OC?
I don't know. 1. I'm hoping I'm going to shoot that Plague Burst Crawler, then hopefully finish him in combat because they do have a bunch of combat attacks. He's got 2 judgment tokens. So
and then move these guys up.
Yeah, move them up just to kind of move block Mortarion a little bit. They are doomed, so we might as well hope they slow down Mortarion from running across.
And they did fail a battle shock test.
Yeah. And then after my movement phase, Dave spent a CP.
Yeah, rapid ingressed my Terminators down within 9 inches of these guys here and outside of 9 inches everywhere else. And that's where we are. So
yeah, good strategy there because not a lot of people use rapid ingress. So that means he's going to get to move those Terminators in his turn, but also he can overwatch my Hearthguard when they make their charge move. So
now if they fail the charge, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I can't overwatch then.
Yeah, because it's before or after a move, and if I don't actually make the move, then nothing happens.
Then nothing happens.
I had someone argue with me that once. I think I should still be able to overwatch you if you fail. I was like, no, it's before or after a move.
Now that works. All right, sir, what are you doing first?
I'm going to shoot. I guess let's just see what happens with the Thunderkin here.
Okay.
Because their only target really is the Plague Burst Crawler. So their guns, their grav cannons only have an 18-inch range. That's why I put them in reserve. But they each one gets D6 shots. So this is really where it matters here. The number of shots makes all the difference. If I roll bad on this, it goes poorly. I did not roll bad.
We'll be back.
Rolled extremely well.
We'll be back with the dice. Okay.
I should have counted these up, but it's a lot.
It's a lot.
With the number of dice. So I'm hitting you on 3s because I get +1 to hit. So looking for 3s. Oh, I forgot to do sustained. I'll have to do that somewhere else. Would have been useful here because I got a lot of 6s. Lots of 1s and 2s also. All right, and then these are going to be 2s to wound you because they are anti-vehicle, 2 up because they're grav.
And what's the AP on it, sir?
It's AP 2, 2 damage apiece.
Okay.
So it is a bunch of wounds. Put you on the 5 up because that position so you don't get covered.
5s. I need these to be hot, baby. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Let's take all the ones that miss.
Actually, really good, yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Just enough.
That picks them up?
Yeah, do I re-roll one?
So
I don't.
The Forge Master has a grav gun as well. He'll get 3 shots. It's 3 damage, AP 1. And
yeah, I gotta save the AP to see. And he does not blow up.
Okay.
I gotta save the CP.
Oh yeah, for Overwatch.
For Overwatch, maybe. Depends on what happens on some of this other stuff.
Okay. That was good. That was good. Next, I wanted to see what the casino gun does. So I'm going to fire this Hecaton into your Hellbrute.
Okay. What's the damage?
That depends. That really depends, Dan. It depends on what happens with my dice.
All right, let's pretend like you hit and wound. What would the damage be?
Let me...
I'll pause it. All right, so we're back, and it's 4 damage.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm not going to shoot at the Plague Marines here because they have judgment tokens.
Okay.
If I shoot at the...
Does it ignore cover?
Yes.
Okay. Just asking because I'm within 3 inches.
Okay. So this is a conversion beamer. I'm putting everything into those Plague Marines, but the conversion beamer is 2 shots.
Okay.
But it's sustained D3.
Okay.
And it's conversion, so if it's more than 20 or more than 12 inches away, the sustained triggers on a 4-up. So I'm looking for 4s. No, nothing happens.
All right.
I guess I get 1 hit.
Because the hits are 3s.
Yeah. Yep. So strength, a bunch. Yeah. So it's 1 and -2. Ignores cover.
-2.
Mm-hmm. So
5 up. Saved it. Look at these Plague Marines. Will not be denied. We'll see.
Right,
you got a lot of shooting.
Bolt cannons into them, hitting on 3s. Strike 6, so 2s to wound, you get +1 to wound because you're T5, right?
Yeah, T5.
Okay, these are twin links. So you got 3, -1, 2 damage, ignores cover.
Ignore covers, -1, 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 ups. 2 damage, you said?
Yep.
We'll take the Blight Launcher.
And then the autocannon into them, also hitting on 3s. Strike 7. So it's going to be 2s to wound you because it gets +1 to 2 to wound because of the tokens. So 5. Again, -1, 2 damage apiece.
All right. They did their job, dude.
Yeah.
Those dice did their job. I need new dice. -1, you said?
-1.
4 ups.
2 damage.
2 damages, so 2 more die.
2 more Plague Marines.
We'll take take these 2. Now my guns are officially gone out of that unit.
Okay, we'll just keep going. We're going to have the Sagittarius put his work into them.
Okay.
So starting with his bolt cannons, hitting you on 3s. Strike 6, so it's going to wound you on 2s because of the judgment token.
Mm-hmm.
So 2, -1, 2 damage.
-1?
Yep.
4 up. Nope, 2 damage, 2 more die.
2 more. And then the autocannon hitting on 3s. Strike 7, wounding on 2s. So 4 more, -1, 2 damage.
4 ups. Man,
Ooh, that was rough.
All right, so 2 damage, you said?
Yeah.
That's going to be these 2. And then the Plague Bearer will take, that's 2. We'll take him off as well. The icon. Mm-hmm. 4 damage each. So.
Okay. And
leaves the Plague Surgeon. I know, guys, you hate the Plague Surgeon, and I couldn't bring anything back because he killed it all.
I decided to leave him there.
Yeah, can't bring anybody back.
On the table. So these guys, the only target they have is the...
I'm actually starting to believe that the viewers are right about the Plague Surgeon.
No, you've been convinced.
I'm being convinced. Although what's funny is the ones on... Guys, I'm going to let you know this. When I record these, I swear he doesn't do anything. When I play just regular games without him, dude, he's bringing guys back left and right. So
Yep.
So I can't even make my argument. Like they're visibly watching it. my argument fail.
All right, so these guys are shooting at him. Now, no judgment tokens on this bloat drone, so that means I'm going to need 4s to hit you. These are the autocannons. Actually rolled really well. But it is strength 7, you're T9 or whatever.
Yeah, do they ignore cover?
They do ignore cover, but I'm going to need 5s to wound you.
Okay.
And it's AP1 ignoring cover.
The ignoring cover is actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it is pretty strong in this edition. So it looks like you got 4 there.
AP?
AP1.
So force. Takes 3 damage or 6 damage. He's down to 4.
All right, these are the rotary cannons. Again, hitting on 4s. There we go. Dice swung out of my favor that time. Strength 6, so going to be 5s to wound you. 0. And then the shotguns, I think they're all in range. Everybody's within 12 inches.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yep. Each one gets 2. 4s. Is he T9?
He is T9.
Okay, these are strength 5, so they are still 5s to wound. Just got 2, neg 1.
4 up. Good.
Okay, so that's that. Moving on down the line. Yeah, we're going to go into the Hellbrute with a Hecaton.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to fire the Magna Rail into the Hellbrute, and then the small shots into your Terminators.
Okay.
Magna Rail, it's going to need a 4 to hit because no judgment tokens.
All right, let me check.
Still be wounded on 4s.
Okay.
All right, so 1 Magna Rail shot at the Hellbrute.
All right.
Need a 4 to hit you. Here we go. There we go. 6. I don't think that means anything. On the Magna Rail. Yeah, it's devastating wounds. So here we need to wound you. It is strength 8.
It's devastating wounds when on a 6.
Need a 6 there. No, it's definitely a wound. AP 4.
AP 4?
Yep.
This goes right through.
D6 plus 6. He doesn't have an invuln?
He does not.
D6 plus 6. Oh, 12.
Does not blow up.
I got the 6 where I needed there on the damage roll.
Yeah, the
D6 plus 6, yeah.
He does not have, he's not a demon engine.
Oh, yeah.
He's just a...
That's the first time the Magna Rail has popped off for me this edition. It usually just misses, so that was a special moment for me. The Magna Rail can still do something. And then, like I said, all the small shots into
these guys here.
The voice. So we're going to start with the bolt cannons. 6 shots there.
So they will, unless they ignore cover, they will get covered because of the...
He ignores cover.
Can't see the whole unit.
Yeah, the Hecatons ignore cover.
Okay.
So. But we're hitting on 4s because you don't have judgment tokens. There's only 2 hits. Strength 6, so 4s to wound you. They're twin linked.
So 1?
Yeah, 1.
AP.
Neg 1.
3 up.
Nope. 2 damage.
All right, 1's down to 1.
Autocannon. Oops, sorry, you going over here?
No, you're good. You're good.
Autocannon shots hitting on 4s again because no judgment tokens on them yet. 7, so it will be 4s to wound because they're neg 1 to wound against higher strength.
Right.
Okay, so 4s. Just 1, no
AP.
Rolls. 1, AP 1.
3 up. No, that was a good time to fail everything. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Dave. These guys are going to shoot into them.
All right, you're good, man.
We're just going to.
That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Closing things down.
The idea, you can't be sorry about that. That's how we play the game.
I've got, how many of these guys do I have left? I do have 5.
5, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the autocannons. 2 damage here. Hitting on 4s.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing I didn't. I was going to use Call of Flies on them, but it's a good thing I didn't.
Oh yeah.
Strength.
And then these are strength 7s, so they will be 4s to wound.
Yep.
It's higher than these. So 4s. Let me get all the fails out here. So it looks like you've got 5 of them. Neg 1, 2 damage, ignoring cover.
3 up. That's pretty good.
One of them.
What's the damage? 2 damage.
2.
Yeah, 1's on 1.
And then these are the rotary cannons. 6 shots apiece, so 12. Hitting on 4s again. Strength 6, so 4s to wound you. You got 3, neg 1 damage.
3s. One picks up another one, and 1's on 2.
And then these guys are going to shoot them as well.
This guy here.
These 2 guys are going to shoot at them.
Okay.
Just 2 auto cannons. Hit on 4s. 2 hits. Force to wound you. 1.
Good.
Go lighted. That's it for all my bullets. I think that was a productive turn.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh wait, no, they get to shoot still. The Hearthguard are going to shoot, so they're going to put all their shots actually into the Plague Burst Crawler because we want to kill him to take that objective. It's going to be a long charge. So let me get my Volkites up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the Volkites. They do devastating wounds. Just 1 damage level.
Okay.
So you have 2 judgment tokens on you because that's the one I marked. So they are hitting you on 2s.
Because they normally hit on 3s down to 2s.
Yeah, they're the one.
Just letting
they're the one unit. Yeah, they're the one unit. The ballistic skill, weapon skill is 3, so they do get. That's why they're so strong right now. Strength 5, so it's just going to be 6s, and they're devastating. So need 6s, no reroll.
Well, don't they need 5s because 2 judgment tokens?
Oh yeah, they do need 5s. All right, so I did get 4 6s. Good news there, and only 1 5. So you got 1 save, no AP.
What are these damage?
They're devastating wounds. They're 1 damage apiece. Everything's just 1 damage. So
what's AP?
Nothing.
Nothing. So 2 up.
Yep.
Good.
Pretty good. So you took the 4.
Took 4. So he's going to be down to 8.
And then we're going to do our grenade launchers. They're D6 apiece. So 6, 3, 2 more, 2 more, 2 more. Again, hitting you on 2s. Wounding on 5s because they're only strength 4. But they get the +1 to wound because of the judges. 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks to me like 5. No AP.
Well, pull it up.
Yep.
So I can fling the dice, man?
So you can hurl the dice in there.
No AP?
No AP.
2s. Takes 1.
Take 1, sir.
So he's down to 7.
Okay. That's it for my shoots. I'm going to charge you.
All
right. So they're going in. Need a 9-inch charge because they deep struck.
What's their save?
Their save 2 up.
2 up? Okay.
Yeah. You just still want to Overwatch?
Yeah, I'm still going to watch.
Okay.
I'll see if I can just try to pick up 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah. So I need a 9. Nope. I'll CP reroll that.
All right.
Got all those sweet CP. No, nothing happened there.
Right.
So no move. Down to 3 CP.
No Overwatch.
That's it. That's it for my turn. Didn't score anything on secondaries.
All right. But he did get 19.
Did a lot of killing.
I did get 15, though.
15 on primaries.
Picked up a lot of stuff. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did pick up a lot of stuff. All right. We'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase, and I drew Defense Stronghold. So I had to drop these guys back down here for that, and I got Bring It Down, which is going to be a little tougher to do because this has how many wounds?
16.
16. It's toughness. I'm sure it's toughness 12.
T12, 2 up armor.
This probably I probably have the ability to kill this. Maybe. We'll see what happens.
There are 9 wounds on the Sagittarius. So.
But I needed this. The Teleman didn't give me a CP, so I couldn't churn that one back. So anyway, brought this guy up here. Can try to eliminate this. Drop these guys down from strategic reserves just to kind of get my backfield. He still has some deep strike. Also brought Typhus and the Potswalkers down. I'm going to get. We already talked about it, but I'm going to get Overwatched here pretty heavily. Hopefully I can survive that. We'll see what happens. Brought Mortarion up to get involved in the fight. Brought these guys so they're still within 12 inches of here to get their flamers off and can charge up there if need be. And I moved these guys over here so I can get off a charge here with the flesh mowers and moved everybody's favorite model, the Plague Sturgeon, so he can get in there and maybe make a charge. And then I can show you guys how hard he slaps.
Show me, Dave. All right.
They hate it. They hate him. They hate him. I know everybody hates him.
I'm going to show you how hard I Overwatch here. So the Thunderkin, their special rule is that they Overwatch on 5s. Their weapons are grab, they're D6 shots, but they are blast, and Dave brought in a 20-man Poxwalker unit there.
Do they ignore cover?
No, but they're AP2, so the Poxwalkers aren't going to get a save.
Yeah, anyways. They're not going to get a save anyway.
They're 2 damage apiece, so it's going to be a lot of shots. So here we go. This is the D6 number of shots, and again, It's blast, so each one will get 4.
You custodies players will love this. All right, we'll be back after the dice. All right, guys, here we go.
Okay, so again, overwatching on 5s. This is D6 plus 4 for each one of these guys because of the blast, and it's a 20-man unit we're going at. So 5s. Ooh, I feel like I see a lot of 6s already. All right.
So you're just taking off just take out the hits.
Pull out the. I'm already grabbing the losers here.
Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. This is your role, man. You have fun with your dice.
I'm going to luxuriate in this moment here as we enjoy the brutal Overwatch. Okay, so these are strength 5.
Okay.
So your epoxies are 4. So I'm going to need 3s. No judgment tokens on them yet. So.
And they're not. So real quick, guys, they're not in contagion range yet. So that's why he's. Oh, it doesn't matter because you're with Overwatch. Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind, dude. I forgot.
So 3s, that many. So 3, 6, 9. It is 10.
Right.
Neg 2 damage apiece.
All right, so let me do this. I have to roll these one at a time.
You can probably throw them all.
Oh, yeah, I can.
Throw them all, and any 6s re-roll. And if they come up 6 again,
So,
you stop.
yeah, they on 5. You got 10 of them here.
Yeah. Should be 10.
It's 5s.
Oh, they have a 5
film.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, so a couple of them may stick around. Ooh, good start,
look at that.
Good start. So we got now any 5s or 6s here, and they will.
So save 2.
So 2 guys stay.
So how many?
8 guys die.
8 guys die. Okay. Not bad, man. That wasn't bad. We figured about 10.
8 or 10. Yeah. I didn't realize there's a 5-up feel no pain. So that's
not that you would have changed Overwatch.
I mean, I've got so many CP for my bonus CP that
so we got
any out of phase shooting is just gravy.
All right. Before I pull these guys off the board, I'm just going to actually start with Typhus and go into them with his ability. So it's anything but a 1. So 4d6, 4. So 4 mortal wounds.
Oh, okay.
Just kills 2, right?
No, so the Forge Master is here, so each of these guys has 1 wound. And then this guy has 2 wounds, so they have some ablative wounds from.
So how many miles did I kill? 3?
You killed 3.
All right, so 3 are going to come back.
No, they're closer.
They're a little bit. They're a little bit closer now. We're going to extend them out a little bit, trying to get the movement, and I have to stay within engagement range, so I can actually do this within, not with, but just make my charge a little bit longer. 2 inches, 2 inches. Want to make sure that that's legit.
Yeah, I'll check you here. So 2 inches, but yeah, right about there. 2 inches. Oh yeah, your charge has gotten much. You need a 4 on the dice to make that charge.
Okay, excellent. All right, so
I regret my Overwatch.
So now we're going to have. I'm just going to go here, okay, and I'm going to spend 1 for Fabric Blight, which what that will do is add a CP. I'm sorry, add
AP.
Add AP onto these guys here. So I'm going to fire Overwatch with that.
Well,
not Overwatch, but you know what I mean. So I have 4 left, plus the guy with the chimes, which is going to be 5d6 shots. And that's pretty good. I'll be back after the dice. All right. So these are going to be force because, well, actually.
I'm neg 1 to wound, and I'm toughness 6. So what is your strength?
So you're going to be toughness 5 on this now.
Okay, yeah.
So it's still going to be higher, but they're anti-infantry 4.
Oh, anti-infantry, so still 4.
Yeah,
okay. doesn't change.
I'm dropping 1.
Yep. I'll pull out losers here.
I should have the Sanguine Flux. I forgot about that, but we're good.
And these are AP1 then?
These are going to be AP1. Yep.
Okay. So I will have 3 up saves, 2 up armor.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Well, how many did I roll there? How many did you pull out?
8. There's 8. How many did I pull out?
Yeah, because I pulled out 4. They're rerollable.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
We'll give you a bunch here.
I don't think it was that many, dude. Just take 2. All right, so these are rerollable. Not that it mattered. Just added 3 onto that.
Yeah. All right, there we are. So these are my saves. 3 up saves. These are neg 1. Looks like I lose 2 of my boys.
Okay, and then we have. Does it matter which one? Well, let me roll the other guy first. The Lord of Virulence for 1. And that wounds. -2 on that one. Well, -3 now because my plus AP.
Yeah. I am going to shoot you back. I think that's probably the best unit to do it with.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to shoot you back there.
Where are you going to go?
So it's 2 CP. I'm just...
Do you have to go back to the unit that shot at or no?
Yeah, I have to just shoot the one that targeted me.
Okay.
So it is 2 CP, so I'm spending a lot of CP.
Okay. Going back into these guys here.
Going back into those guys, yeah.
Okay.
But 2, 3. So I'm starting with the...
And they do not get cover.
Yeah.
I think you don't get cover. You don't give me cover anyway.
Well, you would get cover here. But they're all... I don't think it's all AB nothing anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So these are the Volkites. No judgment tokens yet. So hitting you on 3s. Okay, so we got 2 divs and a regular. So you got 1 wound, no AP, and then 2 devastating wounds.
Okay, no AP. Good.
And then take 2 wounds. So,
2 wounds?
Yep, so let's get a guy. And then the grenade launchers, D6 blast. So I got 3 shots for blast, and then...
I don't think I have...
It started off with 5. Yeah, any blast is based off of when the unit starts shooting, so you don't have to like do your blast weapons first. 3s. I don't think we're really going to do anything here. It's going to be 5s to wound because it's only strength 4.
Mm-hmm. Not bad. 3.
3, but yeah, again, no AP.
2 ups. Good.
And then the bolter from the call. It's nothing. Okay. That's it. Well, at least got 1 of them.
Yeah, I mean, that helps, right? All right, so now we're going to have... I'm just going to shoot my flamer from here and my blight launcher into these guys as well. So the flamer is D6. It has 6 shots. And... All right, so strength 5, so it's going to be toughness down to 5?
It's T5, neg 1 to wound, so it's going to be 5s.
5s?
Yeah.
So you're going, so it's, what do they start with?
They're normally T6.
Okay,
down
to 5s.
Okay.
Okay.
To wound because they're being led by a character.
All right, so we're at 5s.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been 4s, but now it's 5s. And yep, 2 of them.
AP what?
AP 1.
3s. We're good.
All right, and then the blight launcher. Just 1. And does not wound because it's strength 7. All right, I think what we're going to do is now put... I'm going to put the mortars into that unit there.
Sure.
And I'm going to put the entropy cannons into that unit there. Because, let's see if I can see this one, Lane. I don't
see what, this?
Yeah, see if I can see that. You let me know what I can do.
Yeah, of course I'm going to get covered, but yeah, the tail end of yours can't see it.
All right, so I'm going to put the entropy cannons there, actually. And I'm going to put the stubbers into this unit here. So that's kind of what I want to do on that. Yeah.
Just making sure 24.
All right, so we'll start with them over there for the entropy. I'm sorry, the mortars. And because the Lord of Virulence can see them, I'm going to get plus 1 on my hit roll, which is going to be hitting on 2s. The other thing he can do is he's going to ignore cover. And so they'll ignore cover because he can see them. And then, yeah. So
more than 5, so you get the plus 1 for blast.
Okay. And I think what we're going to do is spend this CP and use Cendric Flux. And we're going to make them sustained. All right. So I'm going to use the Sanguine Flux on them. He's not by a infected objective, so it's only going to be sustained 1. So we'll start there first. So number of shots for that was a pretty good one. And then I need 3 more. Hitting on 2s.
Did you give yourself plus 1 for blast?
I did not.
Yeah.
Hitting on 2s because of the Lord of Virulence with 1 sustained.
4 1s.
That was not good. Started off good. Didn't turn out to be good. And then wounding on with their toughness.
3s, they're T6 as well.
So they're down to 5. Okay, so hitting on wounding on 3s, re-rolling the 1s because of Mortarion.
A bunch of 2s.
Yeah, so 4. Actually, that 6 was a lethal, but we're good.
Neg 2, ignoring cover, right?
Yeah, ignoring cover.
Okay. So
it's neg 1. It's only neg 1. Mortar's only neg 1.
Okay, so 5 up. So the little guy's dead, and then we got 3 4-ups.
Okay, I'll take one.
So that's 2 damage?
2 damage, yeah.
Okay, so I lose him. And one guy's...
Because I know I rolled a lethal hit in there. It's not a big deal. All right, so the entropy cannons are going into this guy here. 1 hits. We'll re-roll this for Mortarion. Nothing. All right, and then the stubbers. They all hit. Strength 5, toughness 5.
-1 to wound.
So I need 5s on that?
5s, yep.
Just 1. I'll re-roll this one. Just 1. -1.
All right.
All right. Okay, so Mortarion, I guess we're going to just take Mortarion into these guys here.
Mm-hmm.
Or what do they hit? How are they in melee?
They get 3 attacks a piece, but they're only 1 damage, I think. I'll double check it here in a second. So they have some AP, so they can do some work, but they're not like super powered. They're just kind of middle of the road. Hearthguard, we have Plasma Blade Gauntlet. So 3 attacks a piece, hitting on 3s, strength is 6, AP 2, 1 damage.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to go Mortarion into these guys. Everything we have into those guys. Sure. So first we're going to do... I'll do the... yeah, just to make sure, I'll do that. So that misses for the lantern. And then...
Oh, no.
Whiffing now. Strength 7, so 3s.
-1 to wounds, so...
So we got
4s.
Devastating on this. And just 1 more.
1, what's the AP on?
Yeah, it's AP 2, 1 damage.
Okay, so I saved that.
And that's Devastating 1 damage.
Oh, it's 1 damage, so
Yeah.
I just take 1 wound.
That's not what I wanted, man. It came up whiffing right there.
I'm surprised at how well I've been tanking everything.
Yeah, I whiffed a lot, which is good. And you got a lot of saves. All right, so charges. We are going to let's see if I can do this charge first into those bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 2 dice.
Well, I think that one almost does it by 6.
6, I think. We'll get them in.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we will. We'll move that into this drone.
Whee.
He's in with a 5. This guy.
Say his name, Dave.
He's the plague surgeon. He's in with the 5. Exactly. I'm gonna actually charge. I'm gonna try to get a long. I'm gonna charge here.
Yeah.
All right, that's 9. That better be enough to get there. We're gonna charge Typhus's unit into that unit.
You just need a 4.
I got 6. That's enough to hopefully at least get Typhus in there. And then Morty, where do I want him to go? These guys got in there. I'm not sure if I can pick that unit up without them. I think I'm going to have Mortarion just hit these guys right here.
Clean them up. Yeah.
Clean them up. I don't want to give him any extra shooting that I only have to. And he's in with a 5.
That'll do.
And then I will be back after. Let's see if I...
Ooh, this is where you're going to have to get the work done.
I'll be back after I move all this stuff. After we moved all this stuff, so I just did my consolidation, my pile in real quick on this. Moved Mortarion here. Got these guys in. Did not consolidate yet. Got these guys in. 2 over here. You do not have enough to CP Overwatch or interrupt?
No.
I didn't know if you have a strat or anything that allows you to do that.
Nope.
All right, so I'm just going to start with Typhus's unit. Potswalkers.
Let me get the camera.
Yeah, if you can just, I got it. If you can just put those in my hand, that'd be great.
Yep.
Thank you. I've been able to start to keep doing this, Lane. All right, so hitting on 5. Let's take out the misses. This is the Potswalkers first.
Oh, Potswalkers.
And then wounding on 5s.
Yeah. Oh, 2.
2.
3 ups.
Oh, look at this.
Guys.
The Potswalkers eat them.
Oh, look at those couple of 1s.
All right, so I'll bring 1 back once we are done with this. And then Typhus has 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. These are both lethal. And then straight 9, toughness 5.
6 down to 5, so yeah, so 3s.
So 3 of them at -3. Or -2, I think I said. -2.
So a total of 5.
Yeah, 5 of them.
-2, so these would be 5 ups.
And they're 3 damage each.
3 damage piece is going to hurt. Yeah. That gets 4 guys.
All right, so 5 guys die, right?
A total of 5 have died, yes.
All right, so I bring back 5 Potswalkers. And I'll do all this after. I'll consolidate and all that stuff afterwards. So I will move them closer and get them on the objective. Before you fight, I'll make sure I do that. We'll just go over to here. Mortarion has 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. This misses. And then wounding on, it's 2s.
Yeah, it's T6 down to T5.
Yeah, it's 16.
Yeah, that'll do.
Reroll this one. And so we have 4 at minus 3.
-3, so they go right through. How many damage piece?
4 damage each.
Okay. Bikes are dead.
Cannot consolidate there because not closer to anything. So we're going to go here. I'll pile these guys in here. Actually, we'll just go around this way so I can be on the objective.
How many attacks each of them get?
So they're going to get 4 attacks each. I'm going to start with the Lord of Virulence, who has 5 attacks, but I'm going to get an extra 1 because of the enhancement. So that's going to be hitting on 3s.
Can I armor contempt here?
Not if they're at 6 inches of Mortarion. No, you cannot.
Okay.
And then, so
they're T6 down to T5.
So they're going to be force because up. So it's actually toughness, strength 8. So it's 3s. Reroll this one for Morty. So we have 3 of them at -2.
6 ups.
2 damage each.
2 damage, so it picks up a bike. I don't have a wounded one yet, do I?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was wrong. That's 3 damage each. I apologize.
That's 3 damage piece?
Yeah, that is... let me look real quick, Lane. It was the wrong... I looked at the wrong thing. It's going to be strength 9. So that
It's
doesn't change.
Same,
okay. -2, 2 damage. So it's the
2
same.
damage?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the same. My bad, dude. That was a Lord of Virulence on that one. Now it's the other guys, which have... There's 12 attacks. Is that you got the dice over there?
Yeah, that was playing here. Here's your 12 dice.
Hitting on 2s. And then strength 8. That's lethal. Strength 8.
So 3s again.
3s again. Reroll this one for Morty. So we have that many -2s.
2 damage also?
2 damage also.
6s. Ooh, yeah, I got some 6s.
That's pretty good.
So 1, 2, 1, 2, and one guy takes 2 wounds.
Yep. And then we'll just pile in this way and move him this way. Done there. I guess we'll just go with the tank. I think it only has 3 shots. And all right, so the drones. We'll go to the. I rolled that off camera, guys, and I didn't do any damage there. So we'll go to the drone, who has 10 attacks, hitting on 3s into these bikes. 2 lethals. These miss. And then strength 7, toughness
6 down to 5, so 3. Oof.
That was not good.
3.
-2. 2 damage.
-2 for 2, so 6s. 1 bike, and 1 bike takes 2 wounds.
And then the plague surgeon hits on 3, 7, 5, 2 damage. Okay. 4 attacks. It's from the plague surgeon, hitting on 3s.
Show me the magic.
2 lethals. That's it. 2 lethals.
Okay. AP.
They are AP 2, 2 damage.
6 ups. He kills a bike.
Look at this. How about the plague surgeon? Look at him. Look at him go. It's worth the points. So let me consolidate into that unit real quick before you fight, Lane. All right, guys. So I just basically consolidated, and I wanted to make this point here. It's the rule states, as me and Lane were discussing it off camera. The rule states that you have to move on a consolidation to the closest enemy unit. If that can't be satisfied, then you can move towards the objective. I was able just to kind of slide over and still be closer to that guy, but because these guys tailed off, I was able to still move them closer and get on the objective. I actually did tag with Typhus his vehicle. So, yeah, so now you get to pick wherever you want to go, sir.
I guess we'll kind of... let me go over here first, I guess.
Okay.
We'll grab the dice ready. We're going into the Plague Surgeon.
Did you want to kill the Plague Surgeon? Come on, you're killing me.
I'm just trying. You got 3 up armor. Right? They don't really have a close combat weapon, so they're hitting you on 4s because, of course...
Everybody who's watching who hates the Plague Surgeon is loving this move right now.
Everybody's cheering. Get them. Get him. Take him off the table. Strength 4 to T5. Probably?
T5, yep.
Yeah, T5.
And he's -1 to hit. They're -1 to hit. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I got 1 wound. I think
because they're in contagion range.
You're going to be all right.
Yeah, we're good.
You're fine.
So everything is going to be -1, minus your ballistic skill.
Oh, okay. And weapon skill. So these guys are hitting you. So hitting you on 5s. Blurp.
It's pretty good.
Give me 5 to wound.
Layton is cheating right now because it's not rolling in the box.
I'm not. That's why all my dice failed. Listen, roll in the box or your dice fail.
Did you want to move these guys in?
Yeah, they'll pile in. Thank you.
Make sure everybody gets their touches.
So they might actually do something there. So we're going to do the Hearthguard first. Each one gets 3 attacks. It's going to be 6 swings. They're hitting you on 2s.
Threes now. Because they're in contagion range.
Oh, okay. Wounding you on...
Toughness 10.
I think they're only strength 5. No, they're strength 6. So I'm moving on 4s. Because you got +1. Because of judgment.
So the judgment tokens work in melee as well?
Yes.
As far as the hits go?
Mm-hmm.
So you would have been +1, -1?
Still been 3s, yeah. +1, -1. So it would have been 3s.
Oh, they hit on 3s?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got 4 of them. -2, 1 damage apiece.
4 up. Fill them up.
Take 4, sir.
All right.
Oh, let's finish them off.
Down to 7. Or down to 3.
You got the call with the plasma axe. No, that's not going to do the work here. 4 attacks. They're hitting on 2s and they get +1 to the attacks. They're going to be 2s anyway.
Yeah.
So still roll the 1. I do need 5s to wound you here because it is only strength 5. I got 2, -2, 2 damage apiece.
All right, just to get it.
Fail both. Do it.
The 4's up. Down to 1.
Down to 1 wound. Just going to start swinging into here.
All right.
We do have the one last Thunderkin. Misses. And then the Iron Master with his Graviton Hammer. He's going to be hitting on 5s, I guess. These 4s.
This is where the contagion range comes in.
It matters.
Especially
when you don't have any judgment tokens yet. And I guess my vehicle swings into you. Again, hitting on 5s. 2 wounds for you. No AP.
2 up. Good.
Oh, that was going on.
Yeah, you could take it on the best leadership. I'm sorry, it goes on Potswalkers, right?
Yeah.
What's the damage?
Oh, 1.
1.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
2 5s.
All right. And then I guess I got my bikes in the middle.
I was thinking, I was already ahead of me, ahead of the battle shock.
Okay, that's it. What did you score, Dave?
All right, so I did not score Bring It Down. I did score...
You did a lot of damage, but not...
Yeah, so Defend a Stronghold, I just got. So it doesn't score to the end of your turn.
Right.
So I did not score... I didn't score anything, actually. Just my 2 points.
Yeah, well, you killed
for holding this.
I have a lot less models than I did.
And I'm going to actually discard Bring It Down at the moment.
Okay.
Because I know I'm discarding. So if I would have kept Secure No Man's Land, I would have got 5. I didn't, so it doesn't matter. So all right, we'll be back after the movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after Lane's movement phase. Lane, what did you do? Command phase stuff.
I moved. Oh, command phase. I chose the objective in your deployment zone for my appraising glare to essentially means anything within range of that objective counts as having 1 more objective marker than what it does, or 1 more judgment token than what it does. So they count as having 1 judgment token there. And my call, who's on the table now in the command phase, could see these guys and gave them a judgment token. I couldn't put the thing here because we actually contested that at the start of the turn. So I couldn't put the enhancement there. But they have 1 judgment token. Move some things around a little bit. Move this Sagittar out. I moved the Hecatons up so they have some lines of sight of shooting. And then I fell back with these bikes, but I spent 1 CP so they can fall back and shoot because one of my secondaries, that's a word, yeah. One of my secondaries is assassination, so I'm going to try to kill the Plague Surgeon and score me points for that. The other secondary...
I don't want any cheering behind the screen from you guys.
And then my other secondary is Tempting Target. Dave chose the target, the objective marker that's swarming with Poxwalkers that will not die.
He did pass the Battle Shock, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, we passed. I rolled my Battle Shocks. Everybody passed them. So that's it. We're just going to try to assassinate. I'm hoping to pick up the Plague Burst Crawler that has 1 wound with shooting from my Hecatons. And then that will free up that squad there to shoot at the Plague Marines over there, and then maybe get a lucky charge on it. I probably need a 10 on the dice to charge them, but we'll see what happens.
And then drop this guy back here.
Oh yeah, I had to drop in my E-Champ. He's back in the corner there. Maybe he'll charge that. Maybe he'll charge the blow drum.
Nice, I like it.
I guess we'll start with shooting right here.
Okay.
Not real high hopes here because I don't have any judgment tokens, and I'm -1 to my ballistic skill. So that means that my guns will be hitting on 5s.
Into the Plague Surgeon.
Yeah, going into the Plague Surgeon because we want to assassinate.
I hope he lives.
Yeah. I do not. So we still get... Oh,
I know you have a bunch of fans right now. A bunch of Death Card players want me to be wrong so bad.
Guys, I'm going to kill this Plague Surgeon. He's going to give me 5 points. It's assassination time. So I'm hitting you on 5s.
That's pretty good for me.
Strength 7, so I'll be wounding you on 3s.
Yep.
Oof, 1. -1.
What's the damage?
2 damage.
-1?
Yep.
So 4 up. Ah!
2 wounds, 2 damage.
I put them on 2. What are these? How much do you have to shoot at them?
I've got 12 more shots from the AP1 guns, and then 8 more shots. Everything's gonna be 1.
It's not worth trying to stay and keep alive. I want to re-roll that.
You want to for the fans, for the likes. Okay, these are the rotary cannons. Again, 5s. Gosh, 3s to wound you. You got 2, -1, 1 damage apiece.
All right, so -1, 1 damage?
Yep.
So these are going to be 4s. Right.
No, he's dead. We get him. E-Champ fires his bolter at the bloat drone. I probably need 6s to wound. I think it's just... you got 1 wound, no AP.
Good.
Let's get around here. Let's see what happens next. So this Hecaton, now I'm going to start with the Sagittar. He's going to put all those shots into that. Yeah, the PVC. We're just going to try and see if we can.
So, real quick for everybody who's scoring at home, Big Gun's not retired. He can't shoot in there, but he's got to shoot into -1. So it's going to be, he is a contagion, so it's going to, what's he hit on? Normally.
So his ballistic skill is 4.
So he's going to
get +1 because of the
judgment tokens. So before we do that, so ballistic skill 4, it's going up to 5 because he's in range. He's going to get +1 going down, going back to 4s, and then -1 going because the Big Gun's not retired.
Yeah, so it's at 5.
So a 5.
All right.
So just so everybody knows.
Yeah, auto cannons. Okay, great. Good job. Bolt cannons. 1. I'm going to wound you on a 4. It's twin linked, so we re-roll.
Well, there we go.
-1.
This could do it. -1?
Yep.
I need a 3. All right.
Oh, bad news. Okay. Okay. I really wanted to kill that thing. So, all right. So I guess I'm going with this next. Magna Rail is going to go into
this, and it is outside of contagion range. So.
I am outside of contagion range. So the bolt cannons and the Magna Rail are going there. The auto cannons are going into these fellows.
Let's go.
Okay. So Magna Rail first into the PVC.
Okay. So +1. No, go +1 -1. So it's whatever.
So I'm on 4s.
Miss 4. It, baby.
Yeah. I should have done that one last so I can see if I wanted to re-roll that hit. Bolt cannon.
Where is this going?
This is going into
everything going into that?
Well, the auto cannon will go into the Terminators because it's only a 24-inch range.
Okay, so I'm going to Cloud of Flies them. I don't know if it ignores stealth, but no, I'm Cloud of Fly.
All right, bolt cannons. My gosh, guys. We can't buy a hit.
Well, he needs one to go through.
4 to wounds. It's twin linked. Nothing's happening. It's all going wrong.
Right now, there's a cloud of miasma all over the.
Nothing's happening. Autocannons into those guys. I guess hitting on 4s because they got +1 and
+1 negative. +1 -1.
Yep.
Just re-roll them. All right, that's pretty good.
I needed that when I was going after the
Toughness 6.
Strength 7, so 4s because you're -1 to wound. Because you're back here. Yeah. So
but all right.
Oh, David, it's a bad turn.
So far,
okay,
it's a great turn for me.
All right,
not a good turn for you.
Next, okay. So this Hecaton is going to put his conversion beamer, and the autocannon here, and his bolt cannons going downtown into the PVC.
All right,
36-inch range.
Well,
so,
what are you shooting first, sir?
Bolt cannons, PVC.
Let's go. All right,
away, PVC. 4s.
That's a pretty good start.
4s to wound because it's strength 6 and it gets +1 to wound. They're twin linked. So 4s, come on, give me 4s.
2.
You got 2, -1.
-1.
2 damage. Yep.
Does it ignore cover? All right, so 2 damage. -1, so I need 3s.
Yep.
There's 1.
No,
all right.
No.
I love it. Love it.
It's all bad.
Everything else is going in here.
Is anybody wounded?
No.
Okay, so we're doing the conversion beamer. It's gonna. They're
-1 +1.
Okay, so I'm hitting on 4s. However, it's conversion, so any 4-ups are D3 sustained. Okay, misses, hits, D3 sustained. There's just 1 extra.
All right.
10, so
3s.
Yeah, just 3.
1.
Yep.
AP.
2. Flat 4 damage.
Ignore cover. Or do I
ignore and cover? Yep.
So 4 up. All right.
David, I can't kill anything. These are the autocannons going into them, hitting on 4s, wounding on 4s. So you got 3, -1, ignoring cover.
3 at -1, so 3 ups. Damage?
2 damage.
2 damage. So 1, 2. What else do you got to shoot into that?
These guys,
I don't know.
and then the Sagittarius will shoot into them.
You said 2 damage, right?
Yep. I guess the Sagittarius will go into them next.
All right. They are in contagion range.
I guess I'm hitting on 5.
Did you fall back, right? You fell back off the Typhus?
No. So you can shoot.
I think you can shoot, yeah.
Yeah, so you can shoot. Because you can shoot out
so
of
5.
So his ballistic skill goes to a 5. He gets +1, -1. So it's
still 5s, yep.
So autocannon. Oh, we got some hits.
That's pretty good, though.
4s to wound you.
It's pretty good.
3, -1, not ignoring cover. I don't think you get.
I'm not in cover anyway.
Yeah, so just -1.
-1, so 3 ups.
Yep.
Ooh.
Take 1. So the guy dies.
1 guy dies.
Twin link bolt cannons. 2 hits. Strength 6. So 2 wounds. -1, 2 damage.
2 wounds.
Yep.
-1.
Ooh, got 1.
How much are they? 2 damage each?
2 damage apiece. So it does pick up another Terminator.
Do I want to re-roll that? What else do you have to shoot?
These guys, they have a Magna Rail and a missile launcher.
Do I need to worry about Overwatch anywhere? And I really want 1 to live, so...
CP reroll?
CP reroll. Good. So 1's down to 1 wound.
Yep. Okay, these warriors, we'll start with their bolters. Maybe we can scrape that last. They're going to neg to hit, plus to hit.
It's going into these guys, right?
Yep, so hitting on 4s. 1 hit. No wound. Missile launcher. See what this thing does. L7 missile. Focused. Okay, so 1 hit. 4 hits, strength 9. So 4. Nothing. Magna Rail. Hits. Strength 12.
Does that wound? Because I'm -1.
Yeah, so it does not wound. Well, okay, I don't think I can shoot with anything else. That was so disappointing.
You want to try to make this charge?
So yeah, the E-Champ's going to make a charge.
9 inches. Let's see if he gets it.
No. I'm going to CP reroll that.
Right.
I would like to make that charge. That'd be big. 6. Nope. Because he does do impact mortals, so he would probably pick that thing up.
Anybody else?
Oh, that's it. That's everything.
All right. I'm going to actually start with this, just to see if I can do any damage there.
Okay.
Lessen the...
You're hitting on 5, sir, because you're on bottom bracket.
Yeah, lessening, and I'm not by Mortarian at all. So... Because I don't want him to... Maybe I can lessen it. I know it's probably dumb. Let me... Yeah. 1. Does 1.
No!
He failed it. Just 1 damage. All right.
Oh, yeah.
It is a moral victory. What do you want?
Victory.
What do you want it on? Doesn't matter.
Just one of the guys that doesn't have the crest on. Yeah, that's fine.
Then you can put down whatever.
Okay.
Oh wait, you have a guy that's already wounded.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You killed the guy. You killed the guy. Unacceptable.
Get these guys back on the table.
It's a good thing I scored strong on primaries that one turn, 'cause it's I'm getting wrecked here.
All right, so you get to
failing
fight first.
do the wrecking. So I'll do over here. Grav hammer. Hits on 5s, I guess. 1 hit.
I like how you say that so sadly.
No,
what's the
weapon
damage?
skill 4 and no judgment tokens. So
What's the damage?
it's damage 3.
So it's just gonna pick up a potswalker.
Yeah, yeah, I got a potswalker, guys. And then
what's the next? Next one? Nothing.
That's it. So you can swing next with him.
I'm gonna go with Typhus into the vehicle.
Okay.
So we're gonna have
where are the potswalkers going?
Potswalkers will just go into. I'll consolidate in. Yeah. Let me move all that stuff. Kill that thing. All right. You got guys inside that, right? Or just that little wizard?
The characters inside there.
All right, so here we go. Typhus going into the vehicle, hitting on 2s. And then strength 8, toughness
9.
Down to 8.
Toughness 10.
Oh.
Let me double check real quick.
No,
T10. T10.
Down to 9, so 5s. Nothing. All right, Typhus. And then we had 6 potswalkers going into each. So we have 12 shots. This is going into the vehicle.
Hitting on 5s?
Hitting on 5s, and those are lethal.
That's a good roll there.
And then 6s. Needed that from Typhus,
4.
man. 4 at whatever your save is.
We're good.
All right. Then we'll do the next 12. Hitting on 5s again. Going into your character. Those are lethal. And then those are misses. And then 5s. Nope, just 3. Good. All right. Good. Your vehicle gets to fight back.
Yeah, I'm going to go into...
I have nothing else left to fight.
I want to kill that PBC, so we're going to swing there. First, the little guys, they're going to be hitting you on 3s. +1, -1. Wounding you on
because they hit on, just so everybody knows, they hit on 2s.
Yeah. Well, their ballistic skill, or their weapon skill is 3, +1 for the... +1,
-1. Okay.
-1, yeah. And strength 6, so they are going to be wounding on 4s because you got +1 to wound. So you got 3, -2, 1 damage.
3?
3.
I need 3s.
-2.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Does he blow up?
No,
does blow up.
No. Why you do this to me?
D3 for 1.
Why are you exploding on me?
I would love to take a dude with me. And then
You nearly did.
All right.
Your guys weren't within 6, were they?
No.
Okay, I guess I swing back over there.
No, they were not. Okay, hits.
Nothing.
Not one. All right.
That's it.
Okay, we will. What'd you score, sir?
Assassination. I did get 5 points for that.
Yeah, because you got
the plate surgery. So it's a good model because it gives me points. Tempting target, I obviously failed on because you're.
Why are you feeding into this, man?
I give the fans what they want. That's it for me. It's 5 points.
All right, so you hold this one. I'm holding this one with the character, so I'm going to get 6. I'm holding that one with the character, so I'm going to get 6 on that, so that's 12. And
the character has to be on it.
See if Typhus is on it. I think it just has to be in the. We'll look at that. We'll make sure. But before I score that, we'll make sure. And then I'm holding this one for 3. So we'll be back at the end of the movie phase. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So the cards I drew were Assassination and Overwhelming Force, which is basically killing enemy unit on objective markers. So that's going to be hard to do. So I'm going to try to just target that unit there. And they're on the objective marker, so they're just not holding it. So I'll target that unit as well. His call and that little thing. And that's it. So I moved over here trying to get some trying to block off here with these guys. Maybe get a charge off there and try to hopefully clean this up because these guys have been a pain in the butt. Kept these guys out in combat. Move these guys up so I can get a charge off on this Hecaton. And move Mortarion up so I can get a charge off here. Moved this guy over so I can get a charge off here. He did fail Battle Shock. They did not, so I'm not going to be able to hold this one. So real quick to clean this up, guys, is the character has to be on the objective, within range of the objective. He was not. So I only got 12 points on that. As we're going into it, I know the score. We didn't score that yet, but so that's where we're at. So I'm going to take these guys here. I'm going to start with them. I'm going to put everything into them. I'm going to use 1 CP. And I'm going to use Sanguis Flux, which is my 6s are now going to be sustain hits 2. And so we have 3.
What, they don't roll the hit.
What's that? Oh, they don't roll the hit. They don't roll the hit. Well, I'll make them AP1.
Okay.
How about that?
That makes more sense.
That makes more sense. Yeah, they don't roll the hit. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so D6 number of shots. So we have 10, 11. 12 with the extra dice. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be, are they within 9?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, it does actually matter.
Yep, they're within 9.
All right, so Strength 3. They're anti-infantry 4, though. What's their...
They're T5.
So it's still force.
Yeah.
And re-rolling all this because of the... Enhancement. No, because of the virulence. Okay, so that many... At -1 now. So it's your regular save because
cover anyway, right?
Yeah, -1.
So I take that many. They have a medic pack. So they have 6 up. Feel no pain.
All right.
So I take 4. I think the. So I guess I lose 4 guys.
Yeah. It was 4.
Yep.
91 damage each.
Yeah, only 1 more to be. Okay. There. So we'll do that.
All right. So now I'm going to the Lord of Virulence is going to shoot. Number of shots 6. Hitting on 3s. It's not auto. So it's going to be 5 to 3, right? So 3s. Mm-hmm. And re-rolling these 2s for himself. Or those. So 4 at -2, -3 now. Does he get the meta pack too?
No, the meta pack's too. Oh, they're up to 2 judgment tokens, though. That's a grudging.
All right, Mortarion is going to put his... I'm going to shoot these guys first. Everything that I have into them. So we have the Blight Launcher first. which is one's going to hit.
Neg 1 to wound. So.
Not going to wound. And then the flamer, 3 shots. Those all wound. Minus.
It's neg 1 to wound, and they are T6.
T6, yeah, T5.
So, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. All right. So Mortarion is now going to. I want to put the. I'm going to put the. We'll soften that up. I'll put the lantern into that if I can get it through. And all my other stuff is going to go into here.
Sure.
So we have. Yeah, because it's strength 7. What's the toughness on this? 9?
T10.
T10. Let's see if we can put it into those guys there. See if I can soften those guys up.
The lantern?
Yeah. Okay. No, the lantern into the hackathon.
Small shots there.
Small shots there. Nah, we'll do it here. Forget it. I want these guys dead.
Okay.
So Rotwind is going to go there first. Let's do that for 4 shots. Hitting on 2s. And then wounding on strength 7, toughness.
T6 down to 5, and then neg 1 to wound. So 4s?
4s. And 6s will be devastating. So 1 devastating. That's it.
1 wound. Yeah, 1 guy dies.
There you go, sir. The lantern into the hackathon for misses. All right, then Mortarion is going to go into your character here, or whatever that unit is. Because so not Mortarion, Typhus.
He has precision?
No, he's going to go into that unit.
Okay.
So how many wounds does that last guy have?
So this guy has 3 wounds.
Okay.
So you probably want to swing your Poxwalkers first.
Well, no, this is his ability, his psychic ability.
Oh, it's psychic ability. Okay, yeah. He's got 4 wounds.
4 wounds. So that got 7 wounds over there?
This guy's 4. Yeah, there's 7 wounds there. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to kill it. Let's go into these bikes.
Okay.
No, let's go into that unit. I'll still do that. Go into that unit with my ability. Anything but a 1. All right, so I did roll a 2 on that. It's D6 mortal wounds for 4. On that unit that we were just talking about.
Okay. These guys. So you pick him up. There we go.
All right.
I get a judgment token. You kill the unit.
All right. And then now we are going to go to charges. So let's get the important one out first. Let's go these guys here. Going into that Decaton or Hackathon, whatever it is. So with a 7, that should be enough to do it. Mortarion is going to try to pick up this guy. And he's in with 11. Right here. I know he's in already, but I got to roll it. And then these guys right here, which is the important one. And everyone is 6. All right, we'll move all this in and be back. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase. So I just basically piled in there, moved over here, got over there, stayed in combat there. So Lane will get to swing back first. And over here, we moved in there. So now what we're going to do is just start over here. I have 2 bubonic weapons. So these are going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on. There's 6 on a 5.
T6 down to T5.
All right, so
they're neg 1 to wound.
3s. These are lethal, and it's they're -1 to wound, so it's gonna be 5s. So we have 5 at -2.
That's 2. So how much damage?
1 damage each.
Okay, so 4 ups, 4 up, 4 up, 4 up. So it kills the last
this guy
Hearthguard, and it's down to just a call.
All right. How many wounds does he have?
Several.
I like this. I guess I like that.
Not as many as I'd like him to have.
All right. This is hitting
4 wounds. Yeah.
All right. This is hitting on 4s. These are the heavy weapons. And then these are strength 8.
Yeah.
So it's 3s up to 4 because -1 to wound. And so we have 3 at -2.
His save is only a 3 up, so 5s.
2 damage each.
I said, you have assassinated my call.
All right.
And that's a grudging.
You have assassinated my leg surgeon. So it's just hitting him back.
It's trade.
All right, so Mortarion. It's going to go into this thing. 5 attacks, hitting on 2s. And then wounding on strength, I'm sure it's 3s.
Yeah, I'm T10.
That was bad. But I get to re-roll these for himself. So we have 4 at -3.
4 6-ups. How much damage?
That would be 4 damage each.
That's 12. He's dead. Does he explode? No. 5 guys inside. Oh, good.
And then Mortarion will consolidate, since I can, back towards, because these guys are gone, back towards this objective. Bring it down would have been nice to keep right there. So now we're going to have the Lord Verlin's go. So he has 5 natural attacks, 2 because I'm in the range of an effective objective, which is going to give me 2 extra attacks. So it's going to give me these guys,
okay,
the whole unit. Yeah, they're within 9 inches of an effective objective.
Okay.
So hitting on 3s. This is 1 lethal. Wounding on, this is toughness 10 now, or straight 10. He's got to be down to 11, right?
I think so. Let me just double check it, though. This is the first time, really. Oh, come on. Where'd it go? Yeah, T12 down to T11.
All right, so 5s. So we have 3 at -2, 2 damage.
-2, 4-ups.
2 damage.
2 damage piece, so it takes 4, so he's down to...
I've been having some mic difficulties the last few bat reps, so real quick, let me kind of fill in what would happen. It went out in my fight phase. I get it. I will mark where where it comes back on. So Typhus didn't do anything here to any of that. We only killed 1 guy. He brought his guy out here. I overwatched him. You can see that happen. I overwatched him. Only did 1 wound on him. He then fought back, shot back at Mortarion, and I think did 1 wound.
No, he did 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
And then you did feel no pains on one of them, so you did take 3 damage there.
Yeah, so I took 3 damage for it there. He shot basically, didn't do any wounds, or did do some wounds with these guys into Decaton. Well, I lost it at this.
Oh yeah.
So so these guys did do damage here on the Decaton. It actually smacked back in my fight phase, killed 1 of the guy that was on 1 wound. Mortarion ended up killing that thing, dropping back. He then moved up here, shot those guys into Morty. I think we did.
No, probably nothing.
Nothing. Mortarion started with 15 wounds. He's down to 11. These guys shot at him. Does it shoot yet?
No, this Hecaton is not shot, and we're in the middle of this one shooting.
Okay. Then we over here, he moved up a little bit here, fell back, but did use a strat to be able to shoot here. Came out to get these guys to contest this objective and put a judgment token. I think this is where the sound actually went out, was putting a judgment token on these guys here. So now you're caught up. I'll try to edit this all so when you see it, it'll happen. But all right, we're in the middle of shooting here.
The conversion cannon popped off. I did use the CP reroll to reroll 1 of the hits, but I got 2 hits that generated D3 extra hits for each one, and I rolled hot on those. So I got 8 hits from that. So now we're rolling the wound. It's strength 10, so I need 4s to wound you because I'm getting +1 to wound. This is, ooh, that's good. These are AP2. I'm ignoring cover, so you're on your invuln. They are flat 4 damage apiece. You got 6 there.
6 of them? All right, 6 4-ups. How about that?
David, stop it.
Taking 1.
David, I was so excited.
4 up, right? 4?
4 damage.
So let me see. 5. So I'll take 3 more.
Down to 8.
Yeah. Mortarion, he popped off, man. Mortarion survived it.
I'm supposed to have a good...
So, guys, here's the other thing that's been happening is I did Cloud of Fire Sim. Let's put this on because that's important. And he's been actually with the ballistic skill and stuff and a Cloud of Flies. He's been up to hitting on 5s and 6s this whole round, except for that right there, which hit on 4s.
Yeah. So I'm going to fire the auto cannon from that Hekaton into Morty as well. So 4s to hit you. Strength 7, so 4s to wound you because I get +1 to wound. 2 wounds, AP1, 2 damage. You're fine. The bolt cannons. I'm sorry, bolt cannons are 6 shots. So strength 6. So these will be 5s to wound you, but they are twin linked. Twin linked. I just got 2, -1, 2 damage.
Good.
Let's keep making saves, David. I'm gonna have. Yeah, this Hekaton's gonna shoot into them.
Okay.
So 5s to hit.
What's he hit on normally?
4s.
4s up to 5 ballistic skill.
Yeah, then +1 -1.
+1 -1, so 5s. Yeah.
Yeah, 5s.
No, it's not. It's -2 actually, because you're shooting out of combat. So it'll be 6s.
Yeah, but you don't stack. Oh wait.
It will because of my.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for him then. I'm gonna have
it will because of Cloud of Flies.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot with them. I'm gonna shoot with the bikes first.
And the Morty.
Yep. Auto cannons hitting you on 4s. Strength 7, so wounding you on 4s because it's +1 to wound.
Yep.
1.
It's getting the +1 to wound because of judgment tokens. Good. -1, right?
Yep. Rotary cannons. These are 6, so they're going to be 5s to wound you. 2, -1, 1 damage.
Good.
I guess the shotgun's going to shoot into the
drone.
Yeah, because they're only 12-inch range. Just 1 wound, AP1.
Cover?
Yeah, you get cover. Well,
it doesn't matter.
Take a wound. All right, those bolter boys are going to shoot at you.
These guys here?
Yeah. We keep shooting.
I like it, man. And the Morty?
Yep. 5s to wound you because they get a +1. Nothing. Yep. How many wounds do you have left?
8.
It's so unfair. I just have to accept that I don't think I'm going to kill him.
So that thing pops off, man.
Yeah, this Hekaton's going to put everything into him. Hitting you on 6s, that's not great, but Magna Rail misses. Auto cannons, 1 hit. This is going to be 4 to wound you because it's strength 7 +1 to wound. 1 wound, -1, 2 damage.
Good.
Bolt cannons. No hits. That's everything I've got to shoot with.
Charging.
Charge time. So each amp going in for the charge.
Feel it, baby.
I think I need a 7, maybe. Nope.
3.
CP reroll that one. I want to hurt him. Nope, not going to do. I don't.
Right.
Yeah, I think we're out.
Yeah, we're out. You got him going to Morty?
You know what? Sure, they're going to charge Morty.
I mean, you don't have to charge him, dude. It's
no, they'll stay there just to move block them some, keep my Hekaton safe for a turn. That's it.
All right, so we'll have.
Oh wait, I'm going to have him. You got an 11-inch charge there. Let's go for it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right.
Actually, I just probably need a 10.
I like it, dude. Let's do it.
Let's run. Go, my little man. No.
Oh, dude, I would have hoped that. Actually, it would have been awesome if that guy would have jumped in.
Okay.
So
net 0 damage? Not very much damage.
We still got stuff going on.
Yeah.
So Typhus is going to go into. I'm going to have these Potswalkers which I still have. I'm going to have him go into that one guy. 12 shots, or 12 attacks, I should say. This has just been a mud pit for both of us right here.
Yeah.
Sixes, this is going into your character.
Yeah.
So I have 3. These are lethal. I hit these. Those are misses. And then we need 5s again. Just 1.
So 4.
So 4 of them at no AP.
4 ups. I think he's dead.
No, that works out nice.
That's aggression.
Finally, man. Finally. Maybe we can just keep swinging our way out of this. You said I had 8 last time?
Yeah.
Going into your vehicle. This needs 6. That's a lethal.
So 5's hit, 6 is lethal.
And then 6 is on this one.
Okay.
Nope, just 1.
No.
Oh, it takes typhus. Hitting on 2s. 1 lethal, 1 miss. Strength 8, toughness. I need 5s again. Nothing, just 1.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. All right.
It's AP2, right?
AP2, yeah.
Okay.
AP2 or 3, but I don't think it mattered.
No, I'm going to swing with my Hekaton here.
All right.
Nothing.
All right, so we'll go with the character first. Captain Bites.
I suppose.
All right, so the character has 5 initial attacks, then the 2 for the enhancement. Hitting on 3s. That's lethal. And then it's going to be strength 10, so 5 again. So that, minus 2.
No, take them both.
2 damage.
2 piece, so down to 8.
And then we're going to go with the other guy hitting on 2s. I'll hit. And then winning on 5s. And not within range of Mortarion, so 2 at minus 2. 2 more.
2 damage piece.
Yeah, 2
So
more.
another 4, he's down to 4.
All right. Now, sir, what'd you score?
Did I score anything? No, I didn't score anything. No area denial, no overwhelming force because I didn't kill anything that was on an objective, and that's the end of my turn.
All right, so we're going to go up 1 CP. Let's see if the tally man gives me another one. He does not. He's only giving me 1 in 5 turns, or 4 turns. All right, we'll be back at the end of my movement phase. All right, guys, we're back after my movement phase. So I got a couple bad cards. So the cards have not been timely for me or nor for Lane in this game.
It's going to be a low-scoring game today.
So teleport homers. I got to get in his deployment zone, and because this drone failed its battle shock test, I cannot do that. And investigate signals, which I think is probably not my favorite, my least favorite in the game, because I got to be within 9 inches of the corner, within 9 inches to even get 2 points. Not a big fan of that one. So we didn't really move a lot. I just consolidated these guys in a little bit there. Kept Mortarion where he was. Kept those guys where they are. Brought him around here so I can get a charge off on these guys here. And let's advance these guys up to get on this objective, and maybe next turn get there if he somehow takes Mortarion off of that objective. But all right, so I'm gonna have I'm gonna start with Typhus, and I'm going to, I hate to just put it into that dude. Let me start with Morty. Morty is going to I don't really have a lot to do. Let's just I hate to waste Typhus's ability to go in there when I can take it into that, and this guy does wounds though. Let's put the, there we go. We'll put the Mortarion will go into this guy with Rotwind, and here with the Lantern. So Rotwind into that one guy for
No, he didn't roll a 1.
6 shots. Hitting on 2s. Oh wow, these are all lethal. And then wounding on
T5.
Wounding on T5. Reroll this one. So this is going to be devastating wound. It's enough to just get him.
Okay. You do.
All right, so that was a really good rot wind. And then the lantern was going into the hackathon, which is hits and wounds. No, it does not wound. It does not wound on a 4. All right, so then we're going to have this one guy here with his pistols. Number of shots for 10. And then it's going to be wounding on 6s. Rerolling all these for the Lord of Virulence. One more.
2.
No AP. Good. All right. We'll have Typhus put his ability into that vehicle. Anything but a 1. All right. D6 for 4.
Down to 3.
All right. Charging. We'll have here. He's in. Mortarion. He's in. And that's it. We'll just keep on rolling. Mortarion going into these bikes. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 2s. Reroll this one for himself. So we have 4 at -3.
Okay, they're dead. What's their damage?
4 damage each.
4 damage each. Listen, when I did 4 damage each to you, you made all the saves. I don't understand.
Yeah. So we're just going to go with this drone. 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s. These are lethal. These ones miss. And then
T5 down to T4.
So, I don't know if the 2 wounds, but I think it's only strength 7. So we have that many at -2.
6. 5 ups or 6 ups. Nope, they're all dead.
2 damage each.
My babies.
All right, so the Lord of Virulence. Oh, can't do that. It's your turn. He's judged again. No, he wasn't judged.
This is the first time he's been judged.
All right, so I'll move him closer to get into that objective range. Even though he's battle shocked and he's not holding it. Okay, you get to either swing with that vehicle there or that vehicle there.
I guess we'll swing with the Hecaton. He's got 1 hit. No wounds.
All right, so we'll do the Lord of Virulence first, hitting on 3s. This is a miss. And then wounding on 5s.
Mm-hmm.
Reroll these 2 1s because Morty. So just 1. 2 AP. Takes 2 more. Yep. Well, completely missed that one. And misses that. And this is the other guy with the Man Reaper. And I need 5s again. That's pretty good. -2.
We're good.
All right. We'll swing back with this little thing.
2 hits. 2 wounds.
5 ups. I killed 1 more Potswalker.
1 more dead Foxy.
And then we're going to have Typhus swing, hitting on 2s. And then winning on 5s. Come on, Typhus. Nothing.
It's never going to end, Dave.
It is. I'm going to kill it next round with my psychic.
Yeah.
All right, so at the end of my turn, I did not get investigate signals, which I'm going to actually put back. And I did not get deploy teleport homers, which I think I'm actually going to put that back as well. I don't get a CP for that one, but I'm going to get discarded anyway. And then, we'll scored 0 on that, but I did get 12 on holding. And you are holding 1? for 3. And
1 for 3.
We'll be back after his movement phase. And we are back after Lane's movement phase. So, Lane, what card did you draw?
All right, so I pulled Extend Battle Lines, which means I just have to hold my home field objective and 1 in No Man's Land. I stickied this with my... the Hearthkin Warriors do have the sticky objectives ability, so they were on this earlier in the game. So it is technically still sticky because Dave has never taken it from me.
Right.
And then I also pulled Investigate Signals, so that's why I pulled this Hecaton back to get into the corner, to do actions in the corners. I have the bikes there doing the action in the corner. I fell back with this Sagittar and spent the 1 CP for him to fall back and shoot. And because he's eligible to shoot, he can do the action. So I'm going to Investigate Signals in 3 corners.
Which is good on your turn.
Yeah.
It was not good for me, but it's good for Lane.
Yeah. And then I have to take this one from me, but this guy failed Battle Shock. So I technically have this anyways. I'm just going to try to pop that. I'm going to hope he gets a charge in there and picks him up. So
yeah, he's not been moving pretty fast at all. He's got
no, he's junky.
We literally just made the ground all plagued and
yeah, it's gross. So I'm going to just do a little bit of shooting here. Most everybody's doing actions. I guess I'm going to start with. So
actions. Does he have a gun?
Yeah.
But he's outside.
I don't think you can technically see that. So the only thing I really shoot is this Hecaton. I don't think it really matters what I shoot, other than
if you target Mortarion,
I don't. He's how many wounds he got? You healed him.
11. Yeah, okay. I did.
I'm just going to shoot the guys in front of me.
I did use Gift of Decay to heal that. Whatever you do, I'm going to use whatever you target. I'm going to still use Cloud of Flies because I need that unit to stay alive.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot them in the face. I guess I'm probably hitting on 6s then.
You are.
I
mean, there's nothing else you can shoot at.
Yeah.
Because whatever unit you
don't even need to spend that CP because I'm neg 1 to hit because I'm shooting into combat, and I'm neg 1 to hit because I'm bottom bracket. My ballistic skills. Even with a +1, it's still double neg 1, so I'm still hit on 6s. So save your CP.
All right.
So yeah, here we go. Hecaton. We'll start with the auto cannon. 6s. 2 of them.
2 of them, man.
Strength 7.
3.
3.
Well, 2s, right? Because you're +1.
Yeah, +1. So that's 2 wounds. Anyways, neg 1, 2 damage.
Neg 1?
Yep.
3s. 2 damage. 1 down to 1. I'll CP it. Just let me just CP it.
Okay.
He's good.
Bolt cannons. Just 1 hit. They're twin linked. Nothing there. Magna Rail. Doesn't hit. That's the end of that. We're done with shooting. Now it's time for a charge.
Let's do it.
All right, charging in there. I think I only need 5 because I just have to get within an inch of the terrain. So just do a 5. There we go.
You're like, please.
All right, the Einherjar champion does impact wounds on a 2-up. Now I have to roll other dice.
Dude, you were hoping so bad just to not roll the 1 right.
Something could go right. It would be great if something went right in this game, because if he kills me, it's bad news. It's bad news. What has he got? The Mass Hammer, 3 attacks.
All right, so he's minus. What's his normal skill?
3s.
So hits on 4s, back down to 3s because of the judgment.
So hit, my buddy. Okay, so we get our hits. Strength 12 +1 to wound. So I guess I'm wounding you on 2s.
2s, yep.
You got 3 of them. Neg 2.
Like 2 5-ups. Come on, baby.
Oh. Each one is D6 +1 damage for the funsies. Yeah. Ooh, yeah. So 7, 12, 15 damage.
All right. 6, baby. No. Would like to see him blow up and that guy take some damage, but it did not happen. All right.
So I get 6 on Investigate Signals and 5 for Extend Battle Lines.
Let me see if I can kill.
Oh, you get the swing on there. Yeah. Swing on my Hecaton.
Because we're now playing to see, because you saw, guys, how close this game was.
And we don't know what your secondaries are for turn 5. Yeah.
So I got 5. So we have hitting on 3s. 1. And then 5s. So 2. Yeah, -2.
No, he's dead.
Does he blow up? No. All right, so that's good there. So now what'd you get? You got 6 for investigate sites, or does it max out? Am I to get signals?
Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, it does not max out.
Okay.
So if you get all 4 corners, you can't score 8.
Okay.
And then extend battle lines for 5.
Does that happen on mine or at the end of
No, it's my turn. It's it's this dumb easy one. Hold your objective, hold 1 in no man's land, you get 5 points.
So 5.
So it's 11 points there, which is good.
And I'm still holding.
Well, we score your primaries at the end of your turn.
All right, so we'll be back after my movement phase. All right, guys, we are back after my movement phase, which I didn't do anything really. I just kind of stayed where I was because we scored at the end of my turn. I didn't have to move, so the only thing I moved is Typhus closer here, which got me 6 there, 6 there and I score at the end of my turn. So it's 6, 6, another 3 for 15, and then I pulled Cleanse and Storm Hostile Objective. So with Cleanse, technically, I'd have cleansed here for
3 points,
and then cleansed there for 3, and I would have got 5 points extra on that. But it ended up being, if I include Cleanse in this, it's 50. What is it? 57.
57 to 51.
51
so you win by 6 points.
So that was actually a really good game. Actually, I thought.
No, it was really close. Yeah.
I thought, Lane, that when you on your turn 2, turn 2, when you did all that damage shooting, I thought for sure it was going to be a long uphill battle for me.
Yeah, you slap back pretty hard, and then, with Votann, it's just one of those things. If I shoot something that doesn't have, or attack something that doesn't have the judgment tokens, it becomes a lot less effective. And your ability to reduce my weapon skill and ballistic skill was huge in this game. It made a huge difference.
So this is the second game, guys, and I know I don't have. I know that you saw it in the tile game. If I did get that one up before this one, the tile game that made a difference late in the game as well. The only issue is that Matt jumped on me. Well, I'm not gonna ruin it, but because that was a very good game as well. Yeah, it was. If you're a Death Guard player and you can survive that really heavy shooting in the first couple rounds, when they start getting in engagement range, all of a sudden that becomes really, really, really good. Votann, man, I know that they've been getting a bad rap, and one day me and you will sit down and do a dice club. I'll invite you back and we can talk about it. But really quick, man, let's give us. You don't have to be really quick about it, but with the synapses of Votann, you've been playing them now for 2 editions. It is definitely different.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge difference from how they functioned in 9th edition. The Hecatons, their ability to put out damage is way changed. Just everything has changed because they took away so many things that Votann had. They took away rerolls. They took away the value of the judgment tokens and everything. But because of all the points reductions, usually when we're looking at GW to balance an army, points reductions usually aren't enough. But I think in the case of the Votann, they were significant enough that they actually do make a difference. And I just haven't been able to build the ideal list I want because I need so many more models. Right. I think a lot of the units like the Thunderkin and the Hearthguard, the little Terminators, they're really strong. I just don't have a lot of them yet, so they're on the hobby bench, and we'll be bringing some more of them soon.
This unit right here, Lane, that you dropped on right there. What was that?
Those are the Thunderkin.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, they're strong. So I've got 2 more 6-man squads of those that I'm going to paint up and bring out. So I think there's definitely play in the Votann. I don't know if they're great, but they certainly can hold their own in a game. This was a great game, and we know Death Guard are pretty strong right now. So.
Right. So guys, the other thing too is sometimes we talk about competitive play, and sometimes you've heard me say this over and over and over again. The rule of cool always wins, right? It always wins, in my opinion. If you're a casual player, put the stuff on the table that you like. You don't have, what I mean? But if you're a competitive guy, you want to play the optimal model list, that's when you get deep into it. Like Lane was just saying, like there's other stuff that he has that's not on the table yet that will make this list more efficient in a tournament setting. Right?
Yeah. No, the Thunderkins for a 6-man, it's only 150 points, not counting the characters with them. But they dropped in and they popped a Plagueburst Crawler, just one round of shooting.
Which is pretty good.
And then even though they didn't do much after that, they still tied up that other unit. Right. So like for 150 points, there's tremendous value there.
Right. Yeah, just made that a tar pit, which was pretty good. But Lane, thank you for coming on, man.
Sure
I appreciate
thing, man.
it. Now,
It was a lot of fun.
we're going to bring you back on hopefully soon with some Death Watch.
Mm-hmm.
Once we're at the time of shooting this, the codex is not being released yet. I'm going
to go get my codex right now.
Yeah,
Actually,
exactly.
on my way to go pick it up.
We don't have the codex at the moment, but guys, as always, God bless and peace out.